As anything. We're live. Yay. Just what we needed. The last stream lasted for all of 1 second before it crashed out, but here we are now for real. Yeah, last stream glitched. Give me a second, and now I gotta go and edit the posts. Oh. Frickin' hell. Streamed live 5 minutes ago. Copy link. Let's see, does it show up in my lives? Yeah, it shows up as a 2-second live. Oh. People. Let me just go ahead and edit this message. Change the YouTube one to that. Stream glitched, good. Akarasu, same thing. Edit. Paste. There we go, fix that. And we need to go over to X and update that post. X.com. I'll actually go there twice. Paste you, then go to posts. Copy that. And go back over. Come on, I said go back over. Thank you. And grab the Twitch link. Oh, not there. There. Thank you. Drop the link and post. All right. It's fixed. Let's go back here. That's literally not where I hit it. Oh, why are you not live? There we go. That's better. That's live. Okay. Doing better. Now just gotta get my playback monitor to function correctly. And once it does, we'll be good to go. Yeah, how is everyone doing today? Hopefully better than me and not dealing with technical issues, because what sort of a stream would this be if my technical issues weren't interfering with everything? Surely it would be a messed up stream. Come on. Go. Just gotta get this refresh to go through and we can get going. Hope you enjoy the Hubble Deep Field background. Or that's not the Hubble Deep. That's just a Hubble image of some galaxy. It is from Hubble, though. That much is true. Oh no. Oh no, we better not be on a massive delay. Hey Shark, how you doing? Right, 1,000, 2, 1,000. Okay, no, we're not on a crazy big delay. Good. Good. That's just Kick being weird. And honestly, if Kick is weird, then who cares? It's not the end of the world. Kick's always weird. Happy to have viewers there, but if there aren't, then whatever. No skin off my bones. How you doing? We're gonna be reacting to the live stream in just a second, as soon as I make sure that everything is working on my end, because it never works on my end when I launch the stream. That's why I need to get myself like a 15-minute countdown video and just let that loop while I get things ready. But yeah, I accidentally hit start stream, end stream, so my YouTube stream lasted all of 2 seconds. And that's what's causing the issue on my end. But once I get all the cascading issues from that resolved, we'll be good to go. Why do you never work? String glitched, good. There we go. There we go. You're glitched, Twitch. Get you fixed again. Yeah. And of course, bad time? Nope. Perfect timing. Literally just started. And give me about 2 seconds. Oh no. AP fully restored. That's okay. We'll let that work itself out in just a second. And we will play No, not you. Not you. There. We will get the stream going. So we can hide you. Pull you up to where is my private window? You're in my private window. Perfect. All right. And we can make sure you're going. Full screen. Hide Hubble. Boom. There we go. Okay. We have the live stream visible. Let me just go burn 10 AP in a GGen world, or rather just start the stage for that. And then once we start it, we'll let it roll. Event, select stage, beginner, attempt, auto. Boom. Okay, don't need to worry about that. And welcome back. The cat-shaped presence has returned. All right, Shark Blood. Let's go. Go. Let me just double check. Yep, perfect. Pause that. Let's start recording. Okay, hello to a special episode of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. We are going to be reacting to a live stream that has given us a lot of announcements. So let's hop to it, see what we can get from it. Let's go.
で改めてお知らせさせていただきたいと思っております。はい。
Get past this.
小島さんありがとうございます。この
Limited
さっ
time
きのスライド
events.
下にあ
Let's see what they
る期間
are.
限定イベントというところで、この後の情報はまさにその期間限定イベントの、情報でございます。
ではスライドいきましょう。最初の期間限定イベントはこちらになります。
1.5 times speed.
はい。機動戦士ガンダムシードアストレイです。来週の4月30日からの開催予定となっております。先ほどお伝えした通りイベント開催となりますので、期間中にシナリオステージと開発経路図が開放されていきますので、その期間中にステージの開発をぜひ進めていただければなと思います。はい。
So yeah, lots of development we need to get there because it sounds like it's limited
イベントの
time.
概要をご説明させていただきます。次のスライドに移させていただきます。はい、まず、こちらがですね、ご覧いただいているものがストーリーイベントのトップ画面となっております。イベントステージ、ボスメダル、メダルガチャとありますが、
event stages, boss medals, metal
それぞれ
heroes.
内容をご説明させていただければと思います。では、次のスライドに移させていただきます。まずはストーリーイベントの遊び方となります。ストーリーイベントではメインステージ同様
In
に
the
シ
story
ナリオ
event,
と
you
バト
can
ルを楽
enjoy
しんでいただきながら
the scenario battle just like main
イベントとなって
stage
お
while
ります。
developing
また
units.
シナリオ
Cool.
進行とは別にボスステージを用意しておりまして、
Boss stages.
こちらの攻略を目指していただく内容になっております。では次のページに移らさせていただきます。はい、次はですね、ボスステージについてのご説明となります。ボスステージにつきましては、ボス挑戦チケットを使用することで遊ぶことができます。シナリオステージをクリアすることで、
Right, use a
ボ
boss
ス挑戦チ
challenge
ケットを獲
ticket.
得できますので、まずはイベント期間中のシナリオステージの進行を目指していただければと思います。また、ボスバトルに挑戦することで、ゲーム内アイテムが獲得できるガシャメダルを獲得することができます。
Gotcha
このガシャにつきま
medals.
しては後ほど
Cool.
説明させていただくので、次のスライドの方に移らさせていただきます。はい、まずボスバトルの仕様についてです。ボスバトルにつきましては、関数の制限を予定していまして、与えたダメージは次の
Limit
挑
the
戦
target so that any damage you inflict will be carried over to your next challenge.
倒しきることができれば、そのステージで
Defeat the boss battle in one attempt, you'll be able to use the skip function for that stage. Yes.
はい、イベント用のガシャについてです。先ほどボスバトルのみで手に入るガシャメダルのみで引くことが可能なイベントガシャとなっております。
Drawn
イ
using
ベント用のガシャでは
medals.
このスライドのアイコンに表示されております通り、キャピタルやガシャチケット、各種強化素材が入手できるほか、イベントユニットの開発素材を入手することができます。
Development materials. Okay.
させていただきます。またですね、ストーリーイベントにつきましては、イベントステージで、とボスバトルにおいて特定ユニットがですね、イベントボーナスが発生するという仕様も予定しております。イベントボーナスの効果内容につきましては、
Event bonus,
ダメージアップ
okay.
とステージクリア時に獲得できるボス挑戦チケット量の獲得量アップとなっております。そしてですね、早速なのですが、今回のシードアストレイのイベントにて、ボーナス対象となるユニットの方を本日ご紹介させていただきたいと思います。
All right. What are the bonus
まず
units?
一つはですね、4月
I do not know how to read that. That's just something Gasha UR unit, okay? And that is an event something something unit. Something something SSR unit. And event bonus. Bonus, okay? And seed series. We have Kaguo tag units, it seems. Event bonus. Small to medium. Right, okay. The Mobius Zero, the Strike Dagger, and the Freedom will give anywhere from a small to a or anywhere from a medium to a small bonus. And whatever that weird hook-shaped thing, plus one other unit, is going to give us a big bonus. So we want to make sure to use the big bonus units.
30日に追加される新規ガシャ UR ユニット、そしてもう一つはイベント開発の SSR ユニットになります。ちなみに新規ガシャ追加 UR ユニットにつきましては、この配信の後半をお楽しみいただければと思います。そしてですね、この2つはイベントボーナスが一番大きいものになっておりまして、新規ガシャの UR ユニット、イベント開発さんの SSR ユニットともに効果の差はなく、イベントボーナス効果大として効果自体は一緒となっております。またイベント開発の SSR ユニットが最後の最後、そのシナリオの最後までですね、いかないと入手できないということもなく、ボスバトルの初期の方では入手できるようなバランスを目指して調整させていただいております。その他シードシリーズタグを持つ今までのユニットもイベントボーナスを受けられますので、ぜひとも現在のすでに遊ぶことが可能となっております機動戦士ガンダムシードのメインステージと開発をしていただければと思います。
Cool.
小島さん、このスライドのポイントは例えば上のところだと思うんですけれども、イベント開発の SSR ユニット、ガシャではないユニットと、ガシャで出てくる UR ユニット、イベントボーナスはこれ同じなのかな？
はい、全く同じになってます。
なるほど、わかりました。はい、ということで、覚えていただければなと思います。はい、じゃあ小島さん、次スライドお願いします。
はい、では、続きまして、機動戦士ガンダムシードアストレイで、
Okay.
今回登場
Gundam Zeta Stray. So here's what we'll be able to use. That is a Waxgen. Okay. Wax like AWAX or EWAX probably. Are you playing this at an accelerated playback? They seem to be talking really fast. Yes, 1.5 times speed, because I don't want to stay here forever waiting for the subs to catch up. And then we have Gundam Astray Red Frame, Gundam Astray Gold Frame, Gundam Astray Gold Frame Heaven? Tenshi? Maybe? Not sure why Gold Frame is now black, but whatever. And that is a Elijah's custom Jin. That is Elijah's Jin custom. Elijah's Jin custom Kai. Gundam Astray Blue Frame. Gundam Astray Blue Frame. Second L. Okay. Whatever second L means. I have not been staying up with Gundam Zeta Stray, so I don't know the details there.
そして開発可能なユニットをご紹介させていただきます。
Cool, that's a nice set of units. Looking forward to getting them.
一部はご紹介させていただいたのですが、今掲載させていただいているユニット8体がですね、イベント期間中開発可能となっております。
めっちゃアストレイ言いますね。
そうですね。アストレイはアストレイなので。
ご追加されてますね。はい。
先ほども映させていただいたんですが、ガンダムアストレイゴールドフレームなども作っていただいて、ぜひともイベントボーナス。
So yeah, we need to get that gold frame to get the
では
bonus.
続きまして、
cool. That makes sense.
入手が可能なキャラクターと。
Alright, characters, Low Gear, forgot what his name is. Rondo Gina Sahaku. Liam, maybe. Garfield. Elijah Keel, you. Marin, and Weird Old Dude, whose name is just Moon Runes.
となっております。こちらもですね、ご覧の通りですね、追加新たに7キャラクターが、このシーダースレイのイベント中に入手可能となっております。入手方法につきましては、シナリオやボスバトルの初回クリア、またメダルガシャでの配出を予定しております。はい、広瀬ガンダムシーダースレイの、イベント情報といたしましては以上となりまして、4月30日から行われますので、ぜひとも皆様ご参加いただければと思います。
So yeah, that's the event that we can look forward to on April 30th.
コメントを見てるとですね、アストレイものすごい詳しくて、やったーってなってる人たちと、この機体なんだっけとか、誰ですかみたいななってる方もたくさんいらっしゃるということで、この機会にぜひですね、シードアストレイ知っていただけたら嬉しいなというふうに思います。
ぜひともシナリオを読んでいただければシーダースレイがわかるのでよろしくお願いします。はい。
じゃあ、続きましてですかね、小島さん情報お願いします。
はい。ではまた続いて私の方からご紹介させていただきます。スライドの方よろしくお願いします。はい。
Alright. So that was end of April, start of May. Gundam Zeta Stray. It also says main stage increases and Eternal Road new stuff. So yeah, but if we get a new main stage, obviously we'll get a new Eternal Road to match to it. Also, I was going to call that thing the Titania, but I'm wrong. That's not the Titania. But that most definitely is the Saikoro Gundam, which is a pun on Psycho Gundam and Saikoro, which is dice. And here is what I'm dreading. Master League. I do not want the Master League. I do not like the Master League.
それのイベントに続きまして、次はですね、5月末までの更新コンテンツにつきましてご紹介をさせていただきたいと思います。5月末までの更新コンテンツにつきまして、先ほどご紹介させていただきましたガンダムシードアストレイのほか、メインステージの追加、エターナルロードの追加、また、5月中旬には強敵襲来の開催、そして5月下旬には新規のマスターリーグの追加を予定させていただいております。
Planning that main stage in Eternal Road, like I said, as well as holding a powerful enemy gathering in mid-May. Yep, that's those two. And adding a new feature, the Master League, in late May. Spurto BNM. They are crazy bringing PvP into here. I know! Why would they even think of adding PvP into a game like this? I mean, Astray, G-Gen is not about the PvP. It's about building a stupidly massive collection of robots and grinding them out.
ここからは追加されるコンテンツのご説明をさせていただきたいと思います。次のスライドに移らさせていただきます。はい、では早速なのですが、皆様、何それはと思われていますが、新機能となるですね、マスターリーグについて、ここからご説明させていただきます。
Yes, explain Master League and I'll tell you how terrible it is.
という形で、5月末に開催を予定しております。次のスライドに行かせていただきます。そして今映させていただいている部分がマスターリーグの概要となります。こちらのイベントはですね、他のプレイヤーデータの、戦いながら、自分のハイスコアを目指すスコアアタック
Compete against other players' data and aim to beat your own high score.
イベント編成は完全に同一のユニットによる編成は複数編成は可となっております。そしてですね、ランキング機能の実装予定はなく、自分のハイスコアをあくまで目指すイベントとなっております。はい、それでは詳細をここ。
I take it back. There is no ranking feature, it's just all about getting your own score. I still don't like it, but it is not as terrible as I was afraid of. Because, okay, I'm sure I don't need to explain it, but this is a gacha game. All that PvP does in a gacha game is penalize free-to-play people. And that immediately makes it suck, and everything related to it is terrible, because anybody that isn't... It's basically not a ranking system of how much... I mean, honestly, it's just a ranking system of how much money you pay, plus a little bit of what your luck is. Because ultimately, in gacha, free-to-play people can never catch up with the whales. And as a devoted free-to-play person, despite the fact that I whaled on Data Live Spirit Pledge, I am devoted to free-to-play, and I don't mind being behind people, not getting the same crazy high stuff as them, but, you know, I just want to kind of slowly go along, grind my own way up, and enjoy the stuff as it is. And PvP destroys that, destroys the fun. It just makes it not fun to play the game. But anyway, as long as it's not ranked, it's still better.
からさらに深掘らせていただきたいと思います。あ、ごめんなさい、一つ前でした。すみません、ここの映っている画像の説明がまだでした。申し訳ございません。こちらマスターリーグの画面となっておりまして、まず対戦相手が今5人表示されている状況となっています。この5人とですね、対戦を行っていきまして、その結果に応じてスコアを獲得できますので、画面一番右側にですね、現在の獲得スコアと書かれているところのスコアが増えていきます。というのが概要となっております。はい、続きます。
Okay.
そしてマスターリーグの、名前の通りリーグ昇格という機能がございます。リーグ昇格方法や報酬内容につきましては、先ほどのご説明させていただきました通り、5人との対戦で獲得したスコアの合計が一定値を超えるとリーグの昇格となり、昇格時にはダイヤなどのゲームアイテムが、獲得できます。ここでしか獲得できないユニットやサポーター、キャラクターの報酬につきましては、
No! There's stuff that you can only get from competing in here.
考えておらず、今までシナリオクリアのため
Not currently. As for rewards for units, supporters, and characters that can only be obtained here, we are not currently considering them. Yes! I am just in emotional whiplash from this, plus the auto-generated subtitles are far from the best. Instead, we made this an event where you can try to become a high scorer with the formations that you have developed affection for, and for clearing the scenarios. Up until now. And you can also get some game items. Alright. I have a teeny, bitty bit of hope for this. Still don't like it. But there's a possibility.
マスターリーグのバトルはじゃあ何なんだという話になるかと思いまして、戦闘方法につきましてご説明させていただきます。マスターリーグ中の、戦闘方法につきましては、戦闘とは、一部ルールが変更となっております。まず最初にお伝えさせていただいたようにですね、戦闘はすべてオート操作になっております。また戦闘開始直後に画面右上の画面に画面でもありますスキップボタンを押すことで戦闘自体を飛ばしていただくことも可能となっております。そしてこのマスターリーグの失礼しました。行動順がですね、機動力の高いユニットからの順番となっております。これはですね、他プレイヤーデータと戦う上で単性ですとどうしても起きて
With the single sex system
しまう先行有利というところがありましたので、先行後攻の概念をなくすためにこの形にさせていただいております。そしてもう一つがですね、ステージエターナルなど一部条件付き、バトルではあるんですが、マスターリーグでも、1バトルは5ターンで終了となっております。ですね、まだ開発中ではあるのですが、イメージとなる実際の、マスターリーグの動画を用意させていただきましたので、皆様にご覧いただければと思います。映像の方よろしくお願いいたします。
Alright, let's take a look at the video, see what it's like. It's just gonna be autoplay. Okay, they just skipped most of the video. Alright, blue team wins! Was that Shin Matsunaga? I think that was Shin Matsunaga.
では、マスターリーグシーズン0という部分につきましても触れさせていただきます。まず5月末予定で開催されるマスターリーグにつきましてはシーズン0として、開催させていただく予定となっております。そしてですね、開催後にはマスターリーグの開催後にはですね、プレイヤーアンケートの方も実施させていただきまして、今後のマスターリーグの運営の参考にさせていただきたいと思っております。またこちらのアンケートにご回答いただいた方にはですね、ダイヤ300個もプレゼントさせていただきますので、ぜひともプレイいただきまして、
300 diamonds to anyone that answers the survey.
助かります。
はい。 今 YouTube でもコメントいろいろいただいておりまして、賛否両論かなというところはなんとなく感じていますけれども、実際にプレイしていただいてですね。
Both good and bad opinions. Okay. Apparently the Japanese are giving them their opinion of what they think of PvP and gacha, and they're saying no.
その上でアンケートをお書きいただければ嬉しいなと思っております。遊びとしてはですね、機動力が一つキーになるところもあるので、普通にストーリーを攻略していくのとまた違った遊びがご提供できるかなと思っておりますので、忌憚ないご意見いただければ幸いです。はい。
はい、では、ですね、最後にマスターリーグについてのまとめをさせていただきたく、スライドの方よろしくお願いいたします。はい、では、マスターリーグのおさらいというところで、マスターリーグとは改めまして他プレイヤーのデータを使用させていただき、バトルシミュレーションによるスコアアタックイベントとなっております。対戦相手につきましては所属リーグと、皆様が所属されたリーグと同じリーグから選出され、対戦スコアの合計に応じてリーグが昇格していく遊びとなっております。また編成にはですね、完全に
ultimately it's still PvP. Ultimately it's still PvP. Sure, you're not auto fighting. You're not fighting. It just automatically goes through it, but it's still a ranking system. You still get stuff. It's still stupid. It's going to punish free-to-play players and reward whales.
の複数編成はできないというところと、ランキングイベント
Cannot have multiple German units in your formation. Suck at people that do not speak the language.
また報酬にユニットやキャラクターサポーターを入れる予定は現状ではございません。5月はですね、
No plans to implement ranking events to include United character supporters as
シーズン0として
rewards.
開催を予定しております。
No. Kill the spammer, kill the spammer, kill the spammer, do do do. Nope. Anyways, if you could get the spammer on Twitch, I'd appreciate it.
で、先ほども触れさせていただきました通り、開催ごとのアンケートを実施させていただき、ご協力いただいた
Conducting
方には
survey at each event and we'll give 300 dimes to
と思
anyone
い
who
ます。
participates.
はい、そしてですね、ちょっとマスターリーグの方にさらに補足させていただきますと、どうしても GG の性質上ですね、皆様が好きに育てて編
Unavoidable.
成されていただいた、ユニットキャラクターたちにつきまして、オンラインゲームであることもありますので、せっかくなら、他のプレイヤーの皆様にも、お披露目、実対戦というわけではなくスコアアタックイベントなんですけども、お披露目するような場所を用意して
Might as well what? Find a place to see them, not in real battle, but a squall attack.
させていただきました。その上でですね、遊んでいただく以上は、
Banned and reported. Thank you,
もちろん
Unwise.
報酬が必要だと思い、このような形を取らせていただいております。ドイツユニットの編成制限や戦闘ルールにつきましては、やはり一応対戦というシステムとなる上で、バランスが取れるようにという形で今回の、新システムを導入させていただいております。またこの機能にもちろん限らずなのですが、皆様からアンケートでご意見をいただきながら運営をしていければと思っております。すぐにはもちろんご対応ができない部分もあるかとは思うのですが、皆様が楽しめる内容
Surveys, blah, blah,
いければ
blah.
と思っております。はい、マスターリーグの、ご説明につきましては以上となります。
はい、小島さんありがとうございました。はい、では、まだまだありますよというところで、はい、じゃあ続きましてこちらの情報お願いします。
Oh, that's disappointing.
はい、皆様まだまだ情報あります。
Okay, Eternal Road.
のでもう少しお付き合いいただければと思います。ではまずですね、皆様すでに
Seed Series. We'll get some hard and expert Eternal Road. That's fair. Tagno Eternal Road. Okay.
それとノーマルだったりハードステージを頑張ってクリアとかをしていただけてるかなと思うんですけども、まず、4月30日よりエターナルロードの追加を予定しております。4月30日にはですね、シードシリーズタグのエターナルロードの追加となります。
Eternal Road to Seed Series.
シードシリーズの対象としては、
Our next modes have been added.
ガンダムシードデスニーなどのシリー
Okay,
ズ
cool. I haven't done Seed yet,
となっており
but
ますので、皆様
whatever.
ご参加いただきクリアを目指していただければと思っております。
I don't mind that.
続きまして、ちょっとボリューミーなんですが情報になります。続きましてはこちら、5月開催の強敵襲来の、登場イベントとなっております。5月の強敵襲来はですね、
Enemies in May.
オーベンアーマー形態、そして2体目にサイコロガンダムを
Oberon Armor Form. Yep. So that is the Oberon Armor Form. Clearly a derivative of the O. There is a unit called Titania, and obviously Titania and Oberon are related. But yeah.
を登場させていただきます。また、5月中旬にこちら開催予定の
Yes. And of course Saikoro Gundam, which is a dice, a Saiko, with the head, or excuse me, a Saikoro with the Psycho Gundam's head on it.
強敵襲来にはですね、現在開催中の赤いガンダムの方も、
Mid-May.
戦うことができる
Fight
ようになっておりますの
again with the Red
で、
Gundam, which is currently in
放送だったり
development.
昨日、一昨日などに始めていただいたばかりの方で、まだ赤いガンダム倒せてないよとかいう方はですね、5月中旬に開催される強敵襲来の方でも赤いガンダム出てきますので、ま
Gundam
だ
will also appear in the Strong Enemy Gathering to be held in the middle of the
で
month.
きるように、
So you'll be able to challenge it again. Okay. Hope you look forward to the addition of these two. Cool, cool. Okay. So we'll have two new, we'll have another chance to take on the Red Gundam. Very nice.
はい、小島さんありがとうございます。まあ、なので、後から始めても
We also need to deal with those
はい
guys.
また、強敵試合の機会のたびに、プレイしていただければ嬉しいなと思っています。あとは、サイコロガンダムが出たことで、みんなサイコロガンダムだーって、はい。
Saikoro Gundam. I'm glad you were able to pay this journey to experience the match. Also, when the Dice Gundam came out, everyone started calling it the Dice Gundam. It has become like
おなじみ
that.
の、はい、期待改めて見るとものすごいシュールなんですけれども、はい、人気があるなというところでございます。はい、じゃあ続きましてはですね、シナリオ参戦としてメインステージに追加される作品のご紹介です。はい、こちらは以前にご紹介したロードマップになりますが、
New stuff. End of April, we'll be getting Gundam Seed Astray. May, we'll get 0083 Stardust Memories. Looking forward to that one. Taking place in between the original and Zeta Gundam. June, we'll get Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt December Sky. Oh wait, but these are all events. Okay. So Gundam Seed Astray is an event. Stardust Memory is an event. Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt December Sky is also an event. All right, okay. Main stage Gundam Seed Destiny. Okay, so Seed Astray is going to be an event. Seed Destiny is going to be a permanent series.
4月のアンドモアとしていた作品をご紹介したいと思います。すでに公式 X やゲーム内のお知らせでは告知をしておりますので、皆様ご存知かもしれませんが、本日は初公開となる映像をご用意いたしました。それでは早速ご覧いただきたいと思います。それではどうぞ。
Okay, here we go. And I am going to ignore that for a second and go instead here. Because we actually have the trailer here, and it'll be in English. And we don't need to do it at increased speed.
コズミックイラ71 9月27日
September 27th, 71
第二次ヤキン
CE.
ドゥーへ攻防戦
Following
の
the
終
second
結
battle
後
of Yakindu,
ザフトと地球連合
Earth
軍は
Alliance forces and
停
Zaft
戦に向け
signed
て
an
動き出
armistice.
し世界にはひとときの平和が訪れた。しかし一時停
However,
戦の
their
均衡
delicate
が破られ
balance is soon shattered,
世界は再び
and the
混乱
galaxy
の渦に
plunges
追い
into
込
a
まれ
new
る
conflict. Dude,
平和を取
galaxy?
り戻しつつ
Galaxy. It's literally just in the Earth sphere. Like, they're in colonies around the Earth. There is no galaxy at war. There's not even a solar system at war. There's, the general space surrounding Earth in contention, and that's it.
つつあった世界で何が起きたのか。スマートフォンアプリ SD ガンダム G ジェネレーションエターナル限定で新規アニメーションとともに
Yeah, this is cool. We're going to be getting essentially a brand new anime. Why am I reminded of the intergalactic marketplace in Star Dynasties? Yeah, that sounds about right.
今
Brand new
描かれる
animations. That's cool. That's how much effort they're putting into this game. The tale that connects Gundam Seed and Gundam Seed
機
Destiny.
動戦士ガンダムシードリコレクション。ストーリーの前半はキラの戦いが
Kira's battle in the first part.
もうやめろ。
And yeah, they
後
get
半は
Dragoon
ア
Strike.
スランの戦いが描かれる。
And then Atherin's battles.
悪あがきはもうよせ。
SD ガンダム G ジェネレーションエターナルで2人の新たな物語を体験せよ。
Yeah, we get a freaking
Now.
anime in
機
here,
動
which
戦
is
士
just cool.
ガンダムシードリコレクションはメインステージの機動戦士ガンダムシードをクリアすることでプレイが可能。
So yeah, to play it, we need to beat Seed.
SD ガンダム G ジェネレーションエターナル好評配信中。
Play now. Okay, we will shortly. So now we can skip this stuff, get the official. Yay,
皆様いか
clap.
がでしたでしょうか。本日初公開となります、シードリコレクションの PV をご覧いただ
Just
きました。
coughing and coughing and coughing. Oof, I'm sorry,
プロ選
anyways.
手ガンダムシードリコレクションというタイトルでですね、メインステージの方に追加実装させていただき
Okay,
ます。
it'll be added as a
今
main
回
stage.
完全
That's
新作
cool.
ということもあり、ゲーム内で新作アニメーションとともにお楽し
Completely
みいた
new
だけます。
work with new
現在画面
animations
下
in
で
the
展開しており
game.
ますナレーションアドベンチャーパートにですね、ガンダムシードリコレクションでは特別にアニメーション映像が追加されて、アニメーションの方をご覧いただける形となっておりま
See
す。
the
ではこ
animation?
のままガンダムシードリコレ
Cool.
クションについて少しご説明を補足させていただきます。次のスライドです。はい。ごめんなさい。そうですね。こちら。今スライド遅かったんですが、新作アニメーションというところで今こちらで映させていただいているのは一部カットになりますが、こちらのアニメーションがすべて見れますので、ぜひとも皆さんプレイいただければと思います。はい。そして
Felt sort of shitty and low energy today and have had a cough. I'm sorry for you, Anwise. I hope you get better. So here we go. In Seed Recollection, we will have Dragoon Strike, which is just Strike Gundam with dragoons on its back. We will have Murasame. I'm assuming that's going to be like a prototype. Or a test type or something like that, because it looks like it's a prototype of the Murasames. We will have a gauge assault, Shiva type. Okay, sure, whatever, and a Zeigeru. That's like one of the mobile armors that they have in Destiny. Probably a prototype of one of them. That would make sense.
ですね、皆様気になされているかなと思います。ガンダムシードリコレクションにて登場するユニットにつきまして、すべて開発可能となっております。開発可能ユニットにつきましては今させていただいている
So everything here is developable.
となっております。こちらドラグーンストライク、村雨飛行能力試験型、ゲイツアサルト、シワ専用機、ゼイーゲルという完全新規のユニットとなっております。
Type gates? Okay. Gate. Sure. I have a question. Were there any ace ball pilots in the 1 year war? Yes! Yes, there was, Enweiss. There absolutely was. Remind me once we're done with the video, and that will be the last thing we include on the video.
またこちらのですね、シードリコレクションに登場します機体につきましては、すでにお気づきの方もいらっしゃる、シードリコレクションにてですね、キャラクター
Alright, we'll get some pilots. Maya Shiva. Okay, so she's probably the one that's piloting the Gates Shiva custom. And Alan Roland. There we are. There is? Yes, there was an ace ball pilot. And I'm not even talking about Shiro from 8th MS team. He piloted the Invincible, so that was just cheating. There was a legitimate ace pilot that piloted a ball in the original in the 1 year war. And I will show you who he is.
も追加させていただきます。ご覧の通りスカウトが可能なキャラクターといたしましては、この2キャラクターが追加するような活躍を、一番大事なところでもあるガンダムシードリコレクションのプレイのステージガンダム期間が少々空いて、4月30日
方々、ちなみにガンダムシードのステージまでクリアしていらっしゃるのかな。大丈夫、シードは終わっている。はい、シードコンプリートしよう。なるほど、素晴らしい。そうですね。
Still a lot of okay.
欲しいかなというふうに思い、はい、ということでシードのシナリオはしっかり遊んでおいて
ますでは、改めましてシナリオ参戦ロードマップのご紹介となります。
Right,
先ほどご紹介させていただきました4月30日より、ガンダムシードアストレが期間限定イベントとして、実
Alright, Gundam Seed Astray is the limited
ガンダム
event.
シードリコレクションの方が4月30日シードアストレのイベントと同時
Recollection
に
will be a
メインステー
permanent
ジの方を
event.
追加実装させていただきます。また、
Or
こちら
a permanent
前回の
edition.
生配信などでも触れさせていただいたのですが、5月につきましては期間限定イベントとして機動戦士ガンダム0083スターダストメモリーの方を実装させていただく予定となっております。
Stardust Memory will be the May
機
event.
動戦士ガンダムサンダーボルトディセンバースカイ、そしてメインステージ
Thunderbolt will be in June, and we'll get Sea Destiny in June
さ
also.
せていただいております。これらのですね詳細情報などの公開はまた別の機会で行えればと思っておりますので、少々お楽しみにお待ちいただければと思っております。
はい、小島さんありがとうございます。では続きましてですね、皆さん、気になっているのではないでしょうかということでガシャの、最新情報になります。早速ではございますが、
Alright. We got some freedom. Or wait, that's Strike Freedom. It's got the it's got dragoons and it's got the gold armor. Or gold joints. Like, I mean, overkill much? So I'm assuming an infinite justice. With its little beam daggers. And its subflight system. Which is all about putting lots of damage right on the target.
コメントですね、オーバーキルだと。
Yes, that was overkill.
ご紹介お願いします。はい。
はい、ではですね、スライドの方お願いいたします。はい、今ご覧いただきました。
Alright, yep. Strike freedom, justice. Wait. That's the strike freedom, but that's just the regular Justice Gundam. I was not expecting that.
4月末、ついにストライクフリーダムガンダム EX、そしてキャラクターとしてはキラヤマト、ジャスティスガンダム EX としてキャラクターアスランザラが
Yeah, it's literally just custom Justice Gundam. They're from different
続き
series.
ましてですね、同じく
Okay. New UR but not EX units. We'll have Gundam what? Gundam Strike Red Frame. Gundam Astray Red Frame. There we go. I completely misparsed the katakana there. With the flight unit. Okay, second one is Strike Rouge IWSP system. I don't remember what it stands for. Integrated weapon special pack something. And character will come with Kagali Yula Atha. And the last one is Regenerator. Yeah, Regenerator Gundam. Regenerate Gundam? Regenerator Gundam.
新ユニット追加ピックアップガシャの方では、他の、UR 以外のユニットも追加させていただき予定になっております。ご覧の通り登場する、SSR ユニットとして、ガンダムアサレイレッドフレームフライトユニット、ストライクルージュ IWSP 装備、キャラクターにはカガリユラスラがついております。そしてリジェネレイトガンダムが SSR ユニットとして登場いたします。
Regenerate Gundam.
さらに SSR ユニットとして、ガンダムアサレイ
More SSR units. Gundam Astray. Astray. Gold Frame. Whatever, that black one. Oh, it uses the darts from Blitz Gundam. Interesting. I'm doing a reaction to the live stream that we had for this. And the other one is a Stray Gold Frame regular. Okay.
そしてガンダムアストレイゴールドフレーム片腕というこちらの2機も、ピックアップガシャとして追加をさせていただき
Gold Frame Amatsukako and Gundam Astray Gold Frame Coco shaped arm.
そしてさらにですね、同時に
Okay. And we have Rakus Klein and the Eternal. And we have Captain Gigi and Rihome. Okay. Whatever Captain Gigi is this event the Astray Gundam? Yes, this event is going to be the Astray Gundam.
SSR サポーターといたしまして、
Or Gundam Seed Astray.
そしてキャプテン GG& リホームも、今回のガシャにて追加をさせていただきます。はい、以上がですね、4月30日から開催予定のガシャ追加情報となります。
はい、小島さんありがとうございます。特にリジェネレイトの反響がすごい来てます。
ありがとうございます。
Apparently people like Regenerate Gundam. Master Tray, Flight Unit, Buckball, Right Arm, Fond Memories, blah blah blah.
思い出今日公開してない。
スライドの方によろしくお願いいたします。はい、本日ゲームの情報といたしましては、こちらで最後になるんですが、最後はですね、5月以降に、追加や改善を、行っていきたいと思っておりまして、本日ご紹介できる内容を、ご説明させていただきたいと思います。まず5月以降の機能アップデートとしまして、1つ目は、天手譲り葉マチュと修二等のですね、ボイス追加を予定しております。こちらは今皆様がすでに獲得いただいているキャラクターに、ボイスを追加させていただく形となりますので、また天手譲り葉をゲットしたりとかいう必要はございませんので、
These two girls will get voices finally.
そして、2つ目ですね、一括開発機能の追加と、記載させていただいているんですが、
Yes, bulk development functionality. I did see this bit. I wish they gave a big arms of a Stray Gundam. That would be cool.
早速映像をご用意させていただきましたので、映像の方をご覧いただきたいと思います。映像の方よろしくお願いいたします。
Yeah, I did see this bit. This is going to be cool. So it's like, hey, we need to develop the Big Zam, but in order to develop the Big Zam, we need to have the mass production Big Zam. And obviously we need the materials for all of it. And the money. Wait, Shuji is a girl? Shuji's a boy? I don't know. I haven't seen G-Quack. I thought it was a girl. But I guess it's a guy? You can't tell with anime these days. They'll trap you like crazy. And yeah, so it'll actually show you. Yeah, to get the unit, you just need to do that development and that development. And it gives you, like, the whole list of things you need. So, you know, we'll need, like, 10 of those, blah, 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 needs all that unit. And you can just quick develop. Look at this, look at this. And how it goes. Boom. Literally got everything along the way.
はい。というわけでございました。チンチンチンチンチンね、もちろん言いましたけれども、はい、まあ、早く自体はすごい楽しいんですけれども、まあ、もうちょっとね、効率よくやりたいみたいな声もあったかなと思いますので、これでまた、
Yes, that being more efficient is going to be amazing.
はい、小島さんありがとうございました。皆さんもご視聴ありがとうございます。ゲームに関する最新情報、本日はここまでとなっております。気になった情報などいろいろあると思いますが、まだまだ GJ ネターナル運営一同頑張っていきますので、ぜひ引き続き、プレイをよろしくお願いいたします。
That's it for the game. And now they just start selling.
あまたのガンダム作品から500機以上のユニットが参戦。あらゆるガンダムの物語をめぐるガンダムシミュレーション。SD ガンダム G ジェネレーションエターナル。
SD ガンダム G ジェネレーションエターナル。
はい、ここからはですね、ゲーム外の情報のご紹介のコーナーとなっております。まず最初の情報はですね、スライドお願いします。アンケートカードゲーム機動戦士ガンダムアーセナルベースと G ジェネエターナルのコラボキャンペーンの開催が決定いたしました。デザインの詳細はアードを無料で配布中ということです。
Look at that.
こちらのカード。
That is a cool card. Gotta admit that is a cool card.
もう150ミリ。
And you can buy that guy. But yeah, that is it. Let me pause the recording, and as promised, I'm gonna find you the dude that was an ace pilot in a ball during the 1 Year War. So, video paused. See you in a sec. Okay. Let me go ahead and go to Control E Gundam Wiki. Boom. And no, I know. B Gundam. Alright, so yeah, we got here pretty quickly. The B Gundam is a variant of the RB-79 ball appearing in the manga Mobile Suit Gundam Skull Heart. Hey, welcome back, NYs. You made it literally in time to see the ace pilot that piloted a ball. So anyway, this is the Ball Gundam, or B Gundam. B Gundam is a ball to which was extensively modified in appearance by Umon Samon. To be more precise, it had increased armor on the front of the ball that resembled the face of a Gundam, which was created by Umon using extra materials. Due to the added weight of the Gundam face, the balance of the unit deteriorated, and since the control OS was untouched, even the attitude control became a tricky task. Also, the Gundam face blocked the front of the machine, so the field of vision was narrowed. So to start off, this is literally worse than a ball. Standard equipment, and also, faceplate of the B Gundam was placed there to intimidate Zeon pilots due to the infamy of the RX-78-2 Gundam. However, because of the imbalance it caused, it made the B Gundam utterly unwieldy and was forced to be dragged around. In case of an emergency, the B Gundam could eject its faceplate and smash it into its target. Here we go. The B Gundam was first fielded by Umon Samon during the Battle of Solomon, much to the displeasure of Yona Kinnison, a fellow pilot he was in love with. He modified the ball to give it a Gundam face to intimidate the Zeon soldiers. She, as well as other Federation soldiers, were utterly confused by what they saw. As Umon was lost daydreaming, his B Gundam went out of control, unable to keep its balance due to the weight. However, Zeon pilots in battle thought that the B Gundam was actually the Gundam's head, leading them to falsely report that the Gundam had been destroyed. This line of miscommunication caused Nightmare of Solomon, Anavel Gato, to leave his position, allowing Amuro Ray to slip in with the real Gundam. When the B Gundam was spotted again, Umon had brought the machine under control and worked to maneuver around debris and ally machines so that Zeon pilots never got a good look at it, only seeing a massive Gundam head. Thus, enemy soldiers feared that it was the actual Gundam, and that it was actually massive, leading Zeon mechanics to later build the MSN-02 Perfect Zeong to match the Gundam's apparent enormous size. However, this ruse was uncovered when 3 MS-09R Rickdoms encountered the B Gundam. Umon, in desperation, used the ball's cannon to evade the attacks and return, smashing the cannon into one of the Rickdoms and destroying it. He destroyed the second Rickdom by using his machine's inertia to send an asteroid at the mobile suit, and then ejected the B Gundam's faceplate into the final Rickdom, causing it to explode. Daily Motivator, begging like that is not cool. If you provide something good, please let me know, but just follow begging is super uncool. Anyway, let's go to the pilot, Umon Samon. So yeah, he destroyed 3 Rickdoms using a ball. A member of the Crossbone Vanguard Federation, lived as a mercenary pilot ever since. Self-proclaimed new type, has been piloting mobile suits for nearly half a century. Samon's most famous exploit involved destroying 6 enemy Rickdoms using a modified ball mobile pod. So yes, 6 is enough to be an ace, because an ace pilot is someone that has shot down 5 enemy pilots. Okay, that is that, but just to remind people of what the Perfect Zeong is, that is the Perfect Zeong. It's literally just the Zeong, but with legs! Prior to its appearance, it was referred to as Zeong Completed Unit. The Perfect Zeong was given by Saki Takeda, claiming that if is the perfect Gundam, then his is the perfect Zeong. Okay, sure. Who's Shiro Kyoda? Oh, okay, from Playmo Kyoshiro. Gotcha. Okay, that makes sense. First time seeing this thing, this Gundam with legs. So it's not a Gundam, but it is a mobile, I guess you would call it a mobile armor, but I guess once you add the legs back on it, it's just a giant mobile suit. Yes, the amazing stuff that you learn from Gundam. Dude has the devil's own luck. Exactly, that's exactly what it is. Okay, anyway. That is it. This was just my reaction episode to the live stream for this stuff, plus a little bonus material here at the end. This is not its own episode. I'll be releasing it probably on Sunday as a standalone thing, since I don't have normal releases on Sundays. And yeah, please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out for more SD Gundam G Generation Eternal and plenty of other games. Check me out on YouTube, Twitch, Rumble, Odyssey, Kick, and free money in the description. See you guys next time for more games. There we go. Recording is over. I'm gonna run to the bathroom. Let me turn Hubble back on. There we go. Get back to the Hubble galaxy. Hey, did you see my comment? Iggy, are those new comments or old comments? Those must be new comments. I did not see your comments. Yeah, testing. All right, I'm gonna hit you with a sub. Thank you very much. Like I said, we're just taking a super short break, and YouTube is not getting into the chat aggregator. What the hell, YouTube? What is wrong with you? Okay. Force stop. Auto find and activate. That's why. We were on the wrong one. That's all it was. I'm sorry, Hunter Iggy. YouTube has been giving me nothing but issues. Nergy Gamer, thank you very much for the follow. I think YouTube chats should work now. YouTube chats? Yes, YouTube chats work now. I'm super sorry, Hunter Iggy. This is literally the second time today that I have ignored you. By the way, Bring, you play mobile on an emulator on mobile. I play on actual mobile. Give me just a second. I need to run to the bathroom. We'll be right back, and we will be starting G-Gen Eternal for the evening. So, see you in a sec. All right. And we are back. I need to lose the controller, but first I may as well connect to my stream. So anyway, we can close that entire window. One less thing to worry about. Minimize you. And let's connect. Mirror phone to PC, share, Ggen, Eternal. Get you bigger, and if we get rid of... Perfect. We got video. Now I need one more moment. Gonna lose the microphone while I switch it over to work with the phone. Bear with me. Alright, hey Yuki, welcome! Alright, there we go. We got audio, we got everything, things are working now. Hunter Iggy, any secret pilots who pilot other mobile suit pilots in 1 Year War? Oh, there are a ton. Yamai twins, one of the good parts of Data Live, very cultured. Thank you! I literally just finished their route in Data Live Arusu install. If that is, if you're a fan of visual novels, you can take a look. My VODs, I believe, just started them, but my my live streams, you can see that I have finished their entire route. So you can watch their story. It is nice, full of lots of fan service. Yes, Enweiss, our friend Yuki Ann is in fact a brave Ann and not a snowy Ann. Because it is a Yuki and not Yuki. Yuki is the reindeer from Crush Crush. Alright, and Enweiss has some ads. That's alright. Let's just get my get everything untangled here. Good. We are untangled. So I've heard, and it does make sense if we go back to stage selection. If we look at the rewards, one of the possible obtainable rewards from a normal battle is to get another one of these. Make sure next time about YouTube chat. I tested it, but I tested it the wrong way. I'm sorry, Iggy. What happened? So I'll tell you what happened with the YouTube chat. I activated it, and then YouTube glitched out on me, so I had to create a new room, but it was still pulling in the chat from the old room, and that's what happened. I fixed everything except I forgot the chat collection. But yes, that's, if only we could get the other red Gundam. Whatever, that's fine. Not important right now. Let's get going. No. We'll go to home, and we'll start recording right here. Hello, and welcome to another episode of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I'm Bring Stabbity, the stabbiest stabby that ever stabbied, and we got a couple of friends here in chat. Got a bunch of people joining in to see the reaction to the updates here. Anyway, we are going to be working on some more stuff. Let's just get into notices. Do we have anything new, anything we need to worry about? Alright, we have Mobile Suit Gundam Seed Astray is coming. It is going to be a limited time event. starting on April 30th. And Gundam Astray Gold Frame Amatsu is going to be one of the options, and Gundam Astray Blue Frame 2nd L. Lots and lots of stuff here. Anyways, I think I'm going to try and keel over and try to sleep now through your plague-ridden doom. Totally understandable. Anyways, get some good rest, sleep well, get better, hope you feel good soon. Yeah, Rondojina Sahaku. Yes, Guy Murakuma. I'm just like, I knew his name, but I couldn't remember it during the live stream. Low Guel. I'm gonna keep calling him Low Gear, like the opposite of High Gear. Unelected player rank 3, blah blah blah. Event bonuses, they're temporary, and they'll count as tagged seed. Cool. We also need to finish seed to get to it. Bring Stabby, do you miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid? The anime is funny as F. Do I watch? No, I have not seen it. I'm obviously vaguely aware of it, but I do not know pretty much anything about it. Alright, let's get our login rewards. Just a bunch of capital, 2,000, barely worth anything. That's okay. Next, missions. We got plenty of missions. We upgraded a unit, of course. We used 50 AP, duh. We developed a unit. Let's go make a purchase from the shop. Premium shop, freebie, yoink. OMG, Iggy, I miss Dragon Maid. I heard a movie's coming out. Cool. Alright. Anything else there? We are back to full AP. Unfortunate, but that's okay. We'll go through it. Cumulative, we have logged in for a total of 10 days. That is correct. Today is day 10. But most importantly, Fierce Enemy Assault. We have an upgrade token for Red Gundam 0085. Yoinking it and using it immediately. Also filters off first. Reset. There it is, right at the top. Upgrade. Use an item. Use the upgrade material. Get to 30% bonus. Yes. Limito break. Oh yeah, that's a lot of HP. Decent amount of energy, good attack, good defense, good mobility, amazing. Yuki, you'll be doing your birthday stream later today. Awesome! I will definitely hop into it. More or less, how long from now? Do I need to stay up to see it, or do I need to wake up early to see it? Because right now it is 12:30 a.m. for me. Planning on just doing one episode, maybe two, depends how things go. Stage, base. Alright, first and foremost, let's get to the base. We have character requests to grab. Poptimus Shiroko. Develop units from Mobile Suit Zeta. Time would never change, yes. Capture a unit, good. Good to have you, Fa. We're already above energy cap now. Transfer Rick Diaz. Do we have one? We have one. Execute. New types and cyber new types. In the end, they can't do a thing. Alright, Fa. Capture a unit from a new translation. Let's go do that. Obviously, we go for the hardest stages first. ×3, and of course we get a capture right away. Perfect. Ooh. A Masala and a Barzam. I like getting the Masala, because that thing is literally just one level away from VO. But let me go burn 30 energy. You know what? No, I'll just burn 10. See if we get anything. Pair of Barzams, nice. And other materials, useful stuff. There we go, we got that done. And with that, she's a full-fledged pilot. I mean, we can now do her level up quest, so I guess. Develop anything from here, sure. What do we want to go with? Yeah. Fine. Any way of obtaining these? Nope. Develop Mobile Suit Zeta Gundam Ayuk? Okay, yeah, literally just, develop it right here. Gabriel already finished it. Finished the chapter Zeta Gundam. Are you telling me to finish it, or are you saying you finished it? You clearly already finished it. Yoink. But more than that, I'm gonna go ahead and develop it again. Develop you. Yoink. Develop into the Gundam. And you. Let me just take a peek at the G Defensor. Nothing special about it. Good. We'll level both of these guys up. Level, and develop. Already finished it? I finished Zeta Gundam. Didn't do the hard stages, but I finished it last time. Yes. Confirm. Combined them and got a Super Gundam. Haha. Alright, upgrade. Where is our Super Gundam? Right there it is. And let's get it its 3rd star. It's now a 3-star Super Gundam. Look at those stats. They are lovely. Ooh, we can do some weapon upgrades. Beam Saber, absolutely. Get that Beam Saber a boost. We can even boost it to boost it to level 3. Nice. And keep going. Level up material. We can only boost the 14-tube missile pod to level 2. And boost the, is that SR material? Don't be SR material, be N material. Perfect, yeah. N material, I'm happy to burn. You got Psycho Gundam Max stars? Nice! Get its beam rifle, or long beam rifle upgraded. Beautiful. I love that. Gotta love having these 3-star units. Alright. Back to development. Take a peek at Zeta Gundam. We do have ourselves a, that Masala that we just captured, which is wonderful. Gotta keep one of those ready so that as soon as we get the development material. Oh, we are low on development material for Zeta Gundam. Unexpected. Mission. Make a purchase from the shop. And we'll hold off on getting the login bonus for now. Character requests though. Shiroko. Get some money. They have real potential. What a shame. There we go. 20 minutes to refresh. We instead shall go to the main series. Alright, there's our introduction to Double Zeta Gundam. But it's not the one we're actually going to be going for. We're going to go backtrack, and we are going to go Gundam Wing instead. Finally got the material you need to get your Wing 0 to 3 stars. Nice! Congrats! Gundam Wing. Or New Mobile Report Gundam Wing. Alright. There is a reason that we went here first, and that is very simply... Oh, everything's just a single thing? I was not expecting that. So, the reason we come here is that this... Oh, that is the Tallgeese II, and it requires a technical journal. Oh! Alright. So, I have been advised. Finally going to use my advice. I will! Just, Gabriel, you have to understand, I'm playing slowly. I'm playing very slowly. He wipes out small units with his map, just like the show. The, Wing Zero. Nice. Nice. Everyone loves the Rolling Buster rifle. But yeah, so Tallgeese II apparently is the way to Gundam Wing Zero chapter was very easy. Okay. Yeah, apparently Tallgeese II, the SSR shield unit, is the trick to tanking the hard state, or the extreme stage, or expert stage in the challenge. So that's what we're gonna be worrying about. Probably don't even need to develop a Leo because we'll be capturing a stupidly huge amount of them. Let's step inside. The shooting stars she saw. Oh. We get Sandrock, we get... Why is Heavy Arms a shield unit? That is stupid. Heavy Arms is not a shield unit. Heavy Arms is clearly support, possibly attack. Tallgeese II journal is easy to get since it's the first hard stage. Nice, nice. We're going to unlock first to Tallgoose. Yes, we must unlock the big duck. And, okay, but makes sense. We're following Ketra and Troa since they were allied at first. Pulled 3 duos on the UR Ariel. I'm like, Brush, give me other URs, but she's insanely strong now. Nice. Dupes, 3 dupes on ultra rare Ariel. Gotcha now. Sortie. Oh, nuts. Game. Okay, register 30 units to the database. I did not mean to grab you guys, but cool. And it's nice how they're just base level 40 now. Right, back to Wing. Try again. Third hard stage drops 3 journals for the Gundam SSRs. Took forever to get 3 of zeros. I feel ya. Alright, let's sortie. The shooting star she saw. Starting the guest battle. In guest battles, only guest forces, not your own units, may sortie. Okay, sure. Let's do it. After Colony, the age when mankind left its earthly nest to begin life aboard space colonies. This time brought with it a new hope. Star Wars Episode 4, A New Hope. However, the United Earthsphere Alliance, founded under the banner of peace and justice, uses its unassailable power to suppress those in the colonies. Yet, in the shadows, the clandestine group Oz, known outwardly as the Specials, bides its time, aiming to achieve its own ambitions as it contributes to the Earth Alliance forces. After Colony 195, a fraction of colonists in opposition to the Earth Alliance sends new weapons to Earth disguised as shooting stars. Dubbed Operation Meteor, the plan's objective is to send 5 of these new weapons called Gundams to Earth, where they will destroy a series of targets. 5 Gundams, piloted by 5 young men. Gundam Death Sight, boasting exceptional stealth, piloted by Duo Maxwell. Gundam Heavy Arms, loaded with heavy weaponry, piloted by Troa Barton. Gundam Sandrock, with great defensive capabilities, piloted by Ketra Rabarba Winner. Exactly! Why is it a support? It's a defensive unit! It should be a defensive unit! And a heavy heavy arms should be the support unit. Oh! Shenlong Gundam, specializing in close combat, piloted by Chang Wu-fei. And the 5th Gundam, which prepares for atmospheric re-entry, aiming to land on the Eurasian continent. This plan, however, has not escaped the eyes of Alliance headquarters. Colonel Zeta... Colonel? He is not a colonel. He's a lieutenant. Right? He definitely wasn't a colonel. Yeah, it's kind of weird they got it correct in the Eternal Road stage, though. Heavy Arms is support and Sandrock is tank. Gotcha. Lieutenant Zex, sir, we're receiving reports of meteorites. Huh. The surveillance satellites must have their eyes closed. Do they think meteorites would ride a wave course when entering Earth's atmosphere? Should I max star Big Zam or no? Dunno. It matches our intelligence from Oz headquarters. This is certainly the colony's Operation M. How many can our transport catch? Just the one expected to land in Eastern Eurasia. Just one is enough. A frontline soldier shouldn't clamor for glory. Unless they want to read Glory of Losers. You don't mince words, do you, sir? Heh, I've said it before. I'm a soldier, first and foremost. Come on, go, thank you. All systems green. 7 minutes before I start the mission. Colonel Zex, sir, we've caught up to it. Just as I thought. This is an egg of war from which our future conflicts will hatch. Did the Alliance pick me up? Figures. Shuttle is accelerating. They intend to shake us off. It seems the enemy is working with some impressive technology. I'm dealing with an Oz Mobile Suit transport unit. No way it could catch up. A change to the mission? New orders. Understood. I'll take down the transport immediately. Lieutenant, what is that? Yes! Next generation fighter. Main engine. Radar absorbent materials. Front nose. Randing gear. Yes! The randing gear has returned! Stabilizer. Wish Enwise was here. He would appreciate the randing gear. But that's okay. We all know and love our English from the Gundam Wing. So, their new weapon is a fighter. It's coming this way. Should we use our machine guns to scare it off? No. No. No machine gun for it. Shoot it down. No, that won't frighten this foe. I thought they were just delivering it, but there's a battle-ready pilot inside. I'm taking the Leo out. But the Leo is meant for ground combat, sir. The high-speed Ares would be more suited for this, wouldn't it? My Leo is more than up to the task. Besides, it wouldn't do to refuse the challenge. Colonel, please wait! Lieutenant, please wait! We don't have enough data on the enemy. I ask you to leave the first maneuvers to us. Very well, but know your limits. Begin the attack! We'll stop them ourselves! Come on. No, 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 no. No auto-advancing. Destroy all enemy units. Let's do it. Battle start. Alright, there they are. How's my weapons? Just got the long-range Buster Rifle. How about them? What do the Ares have? They have range 1 to 3 and 2 to 4. Simple enough. Mine is not 2 to 5. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4? No, it is not. Okay, so the goal is just to... I say stay like that. Perfect. Begin battle. Target confirmed. Moving to destroy. It's over. Wing Gundam bird mode. Oh. Abnormalities detected in left side propulsion system. Not bad. There we go. Get the kill. Tension up. Yes, and he did exactly what I had hoped for. Get some energy and kill. Overkill. Yeah, because if I had gotten closer, he could have advanced into point-blank range, and I would have been able to counterattack. But like this, it was good, and we captured our first Leo. Perfect. Back to the story we go. Take this. They took out both Ares with a single suit. This is getting interesting. It transformed into a mobile suit. Besides the Alliance and Oz, how could there be other people possessing the technology to make mobile suits? Moreover, that power is... Could it be? By launching a body slam that costs him his own machine, Zex manages to send the mystery mobile suit crashing into the ocean. Stabby, Wing Gundam as a map weapon was overpowered if you max level with full stars. Yeah, I already like it. Ejecting from his own mobile suit, Zex surmises from the strength of his opponent's machine that it was made using Gundanium alloy. On that same day, Raylena, the daughter of Vice Foreign Minister Darlin, finds a young man washed up on the beach. Despite her initial surprise at his combat uniform, she calls for an ambulance, hoping to save him. However, as soon as the young man regains consciousness, he flees the scene, visibly shaken at having been seen. My name is Raylena Darlin. What's yours? Elsewhere. And they forgot to mention that a hero just hijacked an ambulance. Elsewhere, Zex relays the recent string of events to his superior officer, Major General Tres Kushranada. Seriously? Major General? Zex explains to Tres that the enemy was a Gundam, a mobile suit made from Gundanium alloy. Tres is the man who founded the Specials, as well as a key figure in the Rummefeller Foundation, a benefactor to royal families and aristocrats. Behind the Specials lurks Oz, a secretive organization. Tres is both the founder of the Specials and the supreme director of Oz. Zex later receives reports of Oz bases in various locations being destroyed. He estimates that there are 5 Gundams in total. Relina has just begun a new term at school. To her surprise, she learns that the young man she found on the beach has also enrolled. He announces that his name is Hiro Yui. Relina cannot help but be intrigued by Hiro, this young man steeped in mystery. She decides to invite him to her approaching birthday party, handing over the invitation with a gentle smile. However, Hiro rips up the invitation on the spot. How cruel! Huh? ... Come on, say the line. ... I'll kill you. Just... who is he? With the appearance of Hiro Yui, the wheel of fate is set in motion for both Relina and Earth. Let's go, bro has Riz! He does, okay. Recommended combat power 45,000. Let's hop into the mission. Auto form, let's get our guys in. Yeah, figures that's what we go with. And yeah, they're level 40 right from the start. Imagine all the points that I wasted getting people up there. And Zappa says, kill you! Wait, did I... Is this not working anymore? Did I miss... YouTube stopped working! Does the capture still work like the G generation games from before? No, it does not. The capture mechanics in the G generation games now, or in the Eternal, just whenever you destroy a unit, it randomly has the possibility of working. So let me stop that, reactivate the source, and get back to where I need to be, and test chat here. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My chat aggregator keeps having problems with the YouTube stream. It's just not pulling them in, and I don't know why that's happening. But yeah, 20% boost just from being the correct series. Plus, oh shoot, what is her name? Rachel Ransom is giving another boost because they are AU. Now let's get auto form squad here for everyone else. For Mobile Suit Gundam, I guess we can do that. Yeah, we're fine as is. Let's sortie. I do love that. Those units are just so good. Got the 2-star SSRs. Let's roll. Fearing that his Wing Gundam, lost somewhere in the ocean, would be reclaimed by odds, Hiro sneaks into a naval base and attempts to destroy the mobile suit with torpedoes. However, Relina appears as he is preparing to fire. Curious about his intentions, she has secretly followed him. Having been seen mid-mission, Hiro turns his gun on Relina. But in that very moment, a bullet grazes his right arm. It doesn't take a genius to see who the bad guy is here. Young lady, are you hurt? It is Duo, the pilot of Gundam Death Scythe, who interrupts them. Although Raylina has been saved by Duo, she quickly berates him for hurting Hiro. She begins first aid to make sure he is alright. Before long, Gundam Death Scythe returns to the surface, having retrieved Wing Gundam. Hiro moves to fire the torpedoes to prevent the secrets of his Wing Gundam from leaking. Upon taking direct hits, both mobile suits sink back into the ocean. The shock from launching the torpedoes leaves Hiro heavily injured, and he is transported to the Alliance's medical center, run by the medical intelligence officer, Sally Poe, where he is then detained. However, Duo, intrigued by this young man with the same mission as him, chooses to save Hiro. Around the same time, Zex predicts that a Gundam will appear at a ceremony at the Corsica base, located in the Mediterranean, and ventures there himself. At the Corsica base, the Specials and Alliance fortify their respective defenses and ready themselves for a possible emergency. Sir, we have received an offer of support from the Specials. Huh. Bonaparte. We will take no help from the likes of them. This is just the excuse they need to stick their noses in. They're fools who view war as nothing more than a pastime for bored nobles, aching to kill each other so badly they'll fire things up themselves. The Specials possess special privileges that allow for independent action, and many in the Alliance military mistrust their presence. Case in point, Zex, a member of the Specials, requests to meet the base's commander, only to be turned away. My apologies, Colonel! I'd heard that he disliked me, but... It is Oswald Walker who meets with and talks to Zex. Colonel Zex! Lieutenant Walker, it's been some time. You haven't changed a bit, Colonel. You wouldn't happen to have a mobile suit for me, would you? Funny you mention that. There's something you need to see. Who is my favorite character in Gundam Wing? Oh, it's obviously Duo. Guided by Walker, Zex heads to the factory where an enormous mobile suit awaits. You might even say that it's quite tall. Impressive. They say it's the ancestor of all mobile suits, and it's a class above the Leo size-wise. It's an antique, but when I saw your data from that Gundam, I remembered we had it stored as a historical artifact. It's Tallgeese. It is the Big Duck. This is the only unit with armor comparable to the Gundams. I was never told what went into building it myself, but it had to be massive to get that kind of power. Too big, really. Word is that they downsized it when they standardized the current line of suits. Oh, whoops, that was Oswald. The Tallgeese, I think that's what they called it. And it would be a match for a Gundam when it's finished. I'd like you to take this one from the factory. Are you expecting to die, Walker? It's like you told me, sir. Everything I do is for the soldiers who come after me. Then you've become a braver soldier than I. Zex, having seen the resolve in Walker's eyes, decides to take the Tallgeese. I mean, Tallgeese is grammatically incorrect. It should be Tallgoose, but it's not. Commander, we must stop this. One hit from the enemy and the blimp. What enemy? No fool would assault a point so heavily guarded. Such a fool will come. There he is! Initiating battle log. I'll be taking the name Troa for this one. We're picking up enemy readings on the monitor! Our radars didn't detect them at all! God, those damnable machines! It's just one blasted unit! Encircle it and shoot it down! Tactically speaking, the best option against small numbers is to cut off their retreat and bathe them in concentrated fire. Do the disco! In which case, the commander made the right choice in choosing to surround and subdue me. That said... they would have done better to gauge my strength before acting. Evelyn, hello! Zappa, they should add Zex to the City of Wolves as Tallgeese Howard. I'm not familiar with City of Wolves. What is this? How could I have miscalculated so badly? Cover the commander's retreat. The rest of you, attack the enemy! Fools! It's a strong one. Looks like we're not going to be making it out of here. All we can do is buy some time. Make sure the data team at the factory gets all the logs. For the soldiers of the future! Thank you. All units, move in. Engage at close range. Focus on the fight. Roger! King of Fighters, Fatal Fury, the main villain is Geese Howard. There is a Howard in Gundam Wing. He runs the resupply ship, and then I believe he gets the Peace Million. Everything's ready. We can go at any time, sir. And the commander. Transmission said he made it out safely. Colonel Zex, I'm going out too. Hit a Leo. Please don't make this any harder for me. Huh? I'm about to convince myself to defend the Tallgeese. Please, join me in this humiliation. Sir! Yeah, we can chat after the stream. Sure thing, Evelyn. Destroy 6 enemies. Let's do it. Are those Tragos? They are Tragos. Get some Aries, get some Leos. There's my team. My team's right down here. Yes, we'll just have to make do. Gotta use the EX, target that one. No, oh, not strong enough to kill the Ares, okay. Kill the Tragos then. Let's do it. Yeah, we'll see this attack. Burning Fire Assault. Haha. Kaboom! There's the kaboom! The earth-shattering kaboom we were waiting for! Yes. Shuji will be right there. Hey, Stabby, do you know I had a pet pigeons? 18 of them. I did not. I had a cousin that raised pigeons. And then he moved to another country, and then he randomly found a pigeon that someone else was raising that just went to him, because apparently they know, oh yeah, that's a dude that formerly raised pigeons. We can trust him. I wanted to see the abilities of this weapon with my own eyes. Oh, sorry, Oswald. You did not get to do that. You got wiped out in the first wave. I'm sorry. Get you over there, get the kill, no supports needed. My roomie and his partner are going to be in your area next week. Oh, cool. What for? House hunting? Let's get the kill. Claw. Ha 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 ha. There we go. We got our 6. Oh, look how many there are. Looks like death came early for me, too. That's Sue. Master Ketra. Are they our enemies, too? They're growing exhausted. If we act now, we should be able to neutralize them. It's pointless. House looking, vacationing, questioning out what the local leaderies are about. They're going to be on the northern side of those cities. Okay, cool. It's pointless. It's pointless. This is wrong. It's wrong. We shouldn't be fighting, not you and I. We're the same, huh? Let's clean up the enemies in front of us first, then. Thank you. We can talk if we survive this. I'm not going to take your life, but I can't afford to pull any punches either. 5 Gundams confirmed. Victory conditions, destroy all enemies. Support attack from Shuji? Sure, why not? Works for me. Now that I've been found, they're not going to let me go. My only option is to destroy every last one of them. I wish they had the Wing Gundam Zero Endless Waltz version EX. Oh, that's definitely gonna be in someday. Hatch full open mode, yes! Fire all the weapons! Okay, that was cool. Quick! He ran out of stock footage. Now's the perfect chance to attack. May as well get a little movement range boost. Oh, they can't counterattack there, but I would still prefer to get in closer, even though it means I take a little bit of damage. Cousin had a heavy arm custom, the blue one. Ooh, nice, 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 nice. Heat Shotel throwing. That's a lot of 6s. Good thing there was a 4th one. Someone might have accused him of being demonic otherwise. Even with the support attack, it's not enough. That's fine. Heat Shotel plus beam plus machine gun. Alright, and you can get in here and hatch full open mode. How about this guy? Good, that is enough for the kill. So let's kill you. Each arm has 2 Gatling guns. That it does, that it does. The Endless Waltz version of it. Critical hit. we target you? I guess we target you. Boost range isn't really gonna help us, so yeah. Ooh. That uses half of his remaining energy. But I guess we do it. Yeah, we do it. Suggested he give you stab on Discord unless you want to reach out first. It's just places of delicious dining. I am unfortunately not an expert. I don't really go out to eat much. But I'm happy to think of a few places. If anything comes to mind, at least. You have used your chance step. Not enough for the kill, but I guess, no. Use you. Get rid of that guy. Take another step forward. We're just gonna get a bunch of killies. You don't expect many invitations when the time of movements. Alright, we'll see. We'll see. Get you up there. You can kill the Ares, you can kill that Ares. We're gonna kill that one first. Already on our chance step. Yeah, we don't need to watch it. Boom. Yeah. We'll get the kill, which will give us a chance step. Shoot, I forgot to see if he actually does have a chance step. Please have a chance step. You do have a chance step. Good. Weaken you. Take some counterattack. And Ketra. 36 Cross Crush. Oh, so close! Almost enough to get the kill. Fine, you can attack him instead. Yeah, Heat Shotel throwing. That's his weakest attack. Heat Shotel throwing, Cross Crusher. Let's see the Cross Crusher. How rare is Haro? I don't know. Do you mean like to be able to get him yourself? That's a lot of damage. Good job with the Shotel. Damage reduction. Okay. Let's continue on. How many units we got left? Just the 3, and we've got 5 enemies remaining. So, not gonna kill everybody. Alright. We're gonna kill Oz with your weaker, Mega Beam Cannon. Pew! Ha-ha! Right, get you, sure. May as well get you. Oh, if I had advanced... If only I had advanced Mark earlier, then Ketra could have gotten the kill. Oh well. You get the kill. No holds barred, that's right. And one last chance stab. There we go, and everyone will die, and by everyone I mean the last Ares will suicide, probably by Ketra. Or, not suicide by Ketra, because it couldn't. We couldn't kill it the first time. Alright, Ketra, just get in there. You know what? Let's just use the regular Heat Shotel. It is annoying that in Japanese they have a woman voicing Ketra. It's just not cool. Battle clear. Victory conditions met. Yay! I got some wing development materials, got some beam melee, and some more beam melee. Cool stuff. Supporter? Character. Alright. Stage selection. Nah, we're down to 51. Not gonna do another stage right now. Scenario for bloodshed. Yeah, that's gonna... I can tell just from knowing the story that that's gonna be a longer stage. So let's not do that one. Let's go back to stages, back, and hit... Oh, I know. Eternal Road. That's what we want to do. Let's get up here. 40,000 with Zeta units. Should be a breeze. Alright. Auto form. UC series boosts. Oh, no. We only have 35,000 power. Could be a bit of a risk. But I say we take it. We're at 35, basically 36,000 out of 40,000. My natural abilities will take care of it. Your big brother likes Wing. Cool, yeah. Wing was the first Gundam that I saw, so I've got a huge soft spot for it. All units destroyed, limit 3 turns. Should be simple enough. Okay. Maybe not quite as simple enough as I had hoped. Yeah, definitely annoying. Can you counter? You totally can counter. Can you counter? You absolutely can counter. Alright, that's fine. We'll take it. And he missed. Okay. Yeah, we're already not off to a good start. Higher beta gauge speed, greater the attack. Alright. He's got an... Yeah, 85 and 92% chance. I don't like this. We need to get these guys stronger. Hello, finally, Overon is coming in May. Yay! Yes. Alright, at least that one actually hit. But yeah, if this is the rate that we're gonna be dealing damage, then we have problems. Oof, that counterattack is gonna hurt. Yeah, we're not gonna win this.
What's up?
Because, yeah, literally, it took us one full turn to get rid of one enemy. No. Stay where you are, I guess, unless, you're better. You know what, actually, get right over there, use the beam saber, why not? Get the kill. Quattro Bagina. You're waiting for that thing a long time? Okay, cool. Is my G-Kooks Gundam full stars and max level? It is not. It most assuredly is not. Hey, that's at least going to do a lot of damage to the DJ. Atare! Oh yeah. That I like. That I very much like. But the rest of the team does not seem like it's in a good situation to keep up. Alright. Beam subbed. Oh, good, 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 good. Doing well. Doing well. Can't. Okay, fine. Defend. Oof. Counter. Good. Well, that Quattro is the one who kicked Camille in the stomach, though. Counter. Defend. Attack burst. Do we... yeah. Let's restore energy. Not that the Yakushiki needed it, but yeah. Actually, let's just get the Yakushiki there. Clay Bazooka, higher remaining HP, more damage it does, sure. Attack. Use the support. Go for it. You got me. And Bright punched everyone in the ship when Camille started to fight with the crew. However, he gave a nice right straight punch to Camille's face for sure. The damage is painful to a human. Yep. Yep, yep, yep. Select 8,000, 14,000. Definitely destroying the Rick DS first. Tension. Oop. How about no support? Still defends. Okay. Ooh. That's decent, but the other option, the guys on the right actually have high enough HP. The guys on the left do not. You get more power. Attack bust. Please kill. Not enough to kill. And I will die in the counterattack. How to do that? Oh, and we've got the friggin' Methus right there, of all things. You know what? That will force it to defend? I'll take it. Mudada! Mudada! Fun fact. Is Camille the only main character who got the most physical damage from everyone in the Gundam series? I think he might be. Gah. Fine, kill that guy. Get the chance step. Attack, and Camille's out of energy. Take quite a bit of damage back. Attack, Don't get the kill, but that's fine. Kono pressure. Alright, you're doing better at least. Get the kill, get the kill. Perfect. Goodbye, Emma. Yeah, we've seen the Hyper Mega Launcher a bunch. Chance to step. Ah, not enough for the kill. Defend, sure. Good enough. Kick from a Titan's member, beat with a stick from Titan's interrogation, slap and kick from Anaheim's member, kick from Quattro, rapid punch and right straight punch from Bright. Yeah, Camille definitely gets a lot of physical abuse heaped on him. Oh, if I defend, it'll survive. Survive the kick, hurrah. Counter will survive, perfect. At least do a bit of damage. And it won't survive this one, that's fine. Evade, we won't evade. A direct hit, we're done for. Goodbye, Appley. Oh no, oh no. A direct attack, how could this be? Should have defended last time. Would have been better for me. Okay. If we don't beat them, we lose. So, energy boost, or attack burst. Kill you. Even with the support attack, it won't kill him. Okay. Kill the Rick Diaz. No. Kill the Hyakushiki. Can't do anything. Good. Chance step. Okay. Select weapon. Let's actually get back to you. Can't do anything. Can't do anything. Okay. Select weapon. Long range. Target. Attack. Almost. With the support attack, it will almost get the kill. Armed grenade launcher and boom. Shit. Wait, I could have used a better attack. Darn it! Roberto. Mid-range. Get the kill. Get the kill. Perfect. You're mine! I just see the beam rifles, the heavy beam rifles, and I imagine they're holding AK, RPG, and 50 caliber sniper Barrett. I did win. Just barely, but I won. There we go. Get the kill. I was worried. I was just like, no, I won't be able to pull this off, but I did. Hyper Mega Launcher. Battle clear. Victory conditions met. Cool. Got some diamonds. Got some upgrade material. We win. We win. Complete. Sweet. Clear reward. Awesome. Get the hard. We're definitely not doing the hard. Anyway, Wing Gundam number 5 has 60,000 power. Okay, well, I hope we'll be able to take on the 60,000 power stage. 65, 65, all those are 65. Cool. Nightmare has just begun. Yeah. Nowhere close to it. Okay, but that is it for this episode. I'm going to stream another episode because things are going decently well, even though it's 1:35 already. Yuck. I'm gonna stay up a bit late. No. It messed up. No, it's good. It's good. I was worried about YouTube for a second. I shouldn't have been. Things are still good. Thank you everyone for watching. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always, because I love you guys. And I'll see you in the next part. VOD folks, see you later. Stream folks, hang tight for one more stream. Or one more stream. One more episode. My laptop almost fell. Hope that wasn't too loud of a bang. It didn't scare everyone. It certainly scared me. Let me just get... check this notification, see if it's anything important. I mean, it's the middle of the night, so it's probably not important. Sounded like an empty bottle or Pringles can. I had a water bottle fall down, and then when I went to reach for the water bottle, it dragged my laptop, and my laptop pretty much fell off my desk. I caught it in midair and set it back. Okay. Just a couple people saying they won't be able to make it to dance practice tomorrow. Unfortunate. Oh well. Let's hop to it. Let's get to the next episode, because we got still more to do. And gotta try to get those wing units stronger so we can take on the fierce enemy assault. Do you think New Gundam and Ariel are related? They have the funnels and the flying ones. They're grandpa and granddaughter. No, they're from different timelines, but yeah. Design-wise, they're obviously inspired from one another. Do you do VC or no? Remind me what VC... voice chat. Voice chat. If you want to hop in again... Feel free, I can set it up again to do some voice chat. Let me know if you do and I'll set it up. Just hop back into Discord. New would be an excellent grandfather to Ariel. It would. It totally would. Sure, okay. Let me head back into my Discord. Hop into there, get my headphones. And let's get that maybe. There, that's a little better. And let me get into user settings. Voice and video, input, output, perfect. Testing, testing. Good. And let me get in here, open voice, and share my A-Power Mirror. Go live. There you go. All right. Give me a couple more lines so I can do a voice check.
Okay. Hello, hello.
Little boost. All right, say a couple more.
Hello, hello.
Perfect. All right. Let's hop to it. All right, last episode of the stream. Always good to have someone to hang out with. Let's roll. Wait, what? Did YouTube... Is YouTube not live? Yes, it is. Oh, I see what I did. OBS is just suffering from brain damage, so I activated the stream from YouTube. Zappa says hello. Alright, let's get going. Starting the recording now. Hello and welcome to another episode of SD Gundam G Generation Eternal. I'm Bring Stabity, the stabbiest stab that ever stabbied, and with me once again, I have a co-host. Please, Mr. Co-host, introduce yourself.
Hello, I am Sharkblood, and I am also new to the game.
Alright, let me boost you a tiny bit more. There we go. That should have you coming in about the same loudness as me. And yeah, let's get to it. We are off to do some more scenario for bloodshed. We got to do some more Wing Gundam because we have dev diagrams to fill in. What things?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, you go.
Yeah. So we got the heavy arms. We got the Sandrock. And apparently they can be developed into the Sandrock Custom. That's fitting. Or the Shenlong Gundam. Makes sense. Or Ultron. Cool. Is this an or is it both? It requires both. Wing Gundam requires both Sandrock and heavy arms. That's mildly annoying. And then that requires Wing Zero, requires Wing Gundam and the Wings Technical Journal, of course. That requires Technical Journal. That requires Technical Journal. Of course they all do. Gabriel, you'll be grinding a lot on this chapter of Wing Gundam Zero. You need more materials. So I can tell that I need a lot of materials. Anyway, is it worth actually doing anything? Obviously, we can't upgrade to any of these guys. We need way more materials. And there's really no point working up the top of the tech tree right now. I guess, what is that? That's just a regular Ares. Is that an Oz Ares? That is an Oz Ares. And does the Taurus require both? No, it requires one of them. Oh, Taurus sank Kingdom. Interesting. So we could go regular Ares, Taurus. Yeah, that's the way we'll do it. Oh, I don't have the materials? No, I do have the materials. Was it Leo ground type shoulder M? Okay. I'll take you. Because you require the level up. Gotcha. That's why it wasn't shown as purple. Let me level you up and develop you. And execute. And yes, it will be using a favorite unit. Doesn't matter to me. We don't really care about the Leos. They don't do much for us. There. We'll get the Taurus, and from the Taurus we can get the Tallgeese, regular Tallgeese. Oh, what do you need? Do you need all? Oh, wow. In order to get the Epion, we need all three. Mercurius, V8, and Tallgeese. Oof. That is a lot. Oh well. That's fine. We'll survive. We'll survive somehow. Enough of the dev diagram. Where can you find the link to my Discord? You'll need to hop into my YouTube chat. I thought I had it on my Twitch page, but it seems like it's not there. So yeah, just hop over to my YouTube page, and it's in the description there. All right, let's do it. Scenario for bloodshed. Burn some energy. Auto form probably is not going to change anything. Nope. Free squad's not going to change anything. Let's roll. Troa and Ketra successfully destroy the Corsica base and confirm they share the same mission. Bring Stabity, when will the new update it, and do you think we can just upgrade to Big Zeon? Hanarigi, I have no idea what you just said. Do you mean the new development format? the new development stuff is going to be happening in...
End of April.
Yeah, in the update. So, in April 30th, I think, maybe? But, or did it say May?
No, it said April. It's at the end of April. So
Okay.
it's gonna be April 30th.
Yeah, probably the April 30th upgrade, and we'll be able to do the quick development. Or at least I hope so.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully. It's like a really huge quality of life.
It does, yeah. However, Troa simply states his name before leaving Ketra and resuming his mission alone. Elsewhere, Duo and Hero salvage the Wing Gundam and Gundam Death Scythe from the ocean floor. Around this time, Zex, who had escaped from the base with the Tallgeese, pores over Gundam-related intel while mourning Walker, who protected the shuttle's launch with his life. He receives a transmission from Lucrezia Noin, a high-ranking colonel currently at Lake Victoria Base. Zex and Noin studied together at the Victoria Academy, and were the first and second-ranked students in their class. Ring Stabity, which anime would like to wake up to? Do you mean like I wake up and it's just playing on a monitor, or I wake up and I got isekai'd into that anime? Noin now serves as an instructor at a pilot's academy and spends her days training the new recruits at Lake Victoria Base. The mobile suit Taurus, intended for use in space, is being developed at Lake Victoria Base, and so Zex heads there, presuming a Gundam will soon arrive. Zex, it's been 1 year and 22 days. She got pictures. Although wary, Noin is also joyful at her reunion with Zex. Isekai into that anime. Ooh, that is a tough one. Do I replace one of the protagonists, or do I become a nobody in that anime? Just like a random background character? Because that makes a huge difference. However, that night, Wu Fei attacks Lake Victoria Base with his Shenlong Gundam, and setting the facilities ablaze. Noin, having lost her students during the assault, chases after the fleeing Wu Fei in her Aries. Second sentence, become a nobody. Shoot. Wait, actually, I don't even remember which one I said first.
Oh.
Become a nobody or replace a protagonist. If you could just remind me, because I'm gonna forget. I have terrible recall of what I said. Thought you'd fight dirty, eh? Thought you'd fight dirty, eh? Gabriel, did you know I found an image of Demon Slayer Gundam I will send in Discord? Awesome, send it in. Feels like I've heard that before. Become a nobody. Okay, become a nobody. Honestly, I would just want a, some sort of anime that's really safe, far future, nothing crazy happening, high quality sci-fi life and all that stuff. No wars, no crime. Yeah. And just enjoy the place. Because if I'm not going to be a protagonist, yeah, the safer the better. Worst case scenario, get isekai'd into a slice of life anime and then just buy an airplane ticket and head back home. Feels like I've heard that before. Taking his enemy by surprise, Wu Fei downs the transport unit with the Tauruses on board, which was escaping from the base. Sent it. Cool, I'll take a peek later. I'll take a peek once I wrap up the stream. Having lost the Tauruses, the base, and her students, Noin challenges Wu Fei, but she is caught unawares and suffers defeat. What about Sharky? I'm not familiar with Sharky.
I don't know.
Noin curses her own carelessness and vows to fight alongside Zex.
その頃、リリーナはヒーローのことを気にしつつも、コロニー側との会談に臨む父ドーリアン外務次官と共に宇宙へ上がっていた。
Not even any general thoughts? What kind of, at least genre-wise, what you'd be into?
I didn't really watch a lot of anime, so I cannot tell you.
That's fair. Around this time, Relina, who is troubled by thoughts of Hero, heads to space alongside her father, Vice Foreign Minister Darlin, as he moves to open talks with the colonies. Upon arrival, however, he is assassinated in a plot arranged by Lady Yoon, a member of the Specials, and his supposed bodyguard. A chance witness, Relina learns from her father's dying words the true circumstances of her birth. Her real name is Relina Peacecraft. She is a princess of the Peacecraft, a royal family that preached pacifism and was destroyed. Zappa says, I know a Sharkin from Raideen. Or if you could bring a female from another world, who would it be? It would probably be, Makoto, aka Sailor Jupiter. Just age her up a bit so she's legal. She escapes from Lady Young and is taken to the hideout of an underground organization that fights against Oz, where she comes face to face with an unexpected figure. So, it was Oz that killed my father? Oh, Hero, where are you? I miss you. Upon hearing this name, an enigmatic old man appears before Relina. Hello, please call me Dr. J. I'm something of a scientist myself. Gotta squeeze the meme in there. I'm something of a scientist, despite appearances. No, I don't know why he said despite appearances. He absolutely looks like a scientist with all the mechanical parts.
I don't understand it either.
Dr. J, was it you who sent Hero to Earth? Indeed. I sent him to act on my behalf, you see. I trained Hero in combat from a young age, and raised him to be a professional killing machine. Dr. J goes on to tell Relina that Hero is a codename, taken from a colony leader who was once a symbol of the people's hope. He promises Relina that he'll send her back to Earth, and leaves with a warning. If she wishes to keep her life, she would do best not to approach Hero again. Arriving back on Earth, Relina returns to her daily life, with the secret of her identity weighing on her heart. She soon learns that Hero is transferring away from her school. I met Dr. J. Ah. I guess you can be surprised then. You've been surprising me since we first met. Hero, I know too much now. I suppose you'll have to kill me. Girl has a death wish. I suppose so. I didn't want to die without knowing anything. But that's in the past. I know why you chose to fight. And now, I'm going to fight alongside you. Her adopted father's death, discovering the truth of her lineage, and meeting Hero. These events grant Relina the resolve to decide what path her future will take. Hunterigi says Yoruichi or Rangiku for Bleach. Fair. Totally fair. Oz, meanwhile, uses the assassination of Vice Foreign Minister Darlin as a stepping stone towards realizing their ambitions. Now then, let us see how history unfolds. That day, the top brass of the United Earth Sphere Alliance, led by Field Marshal Noventa, gathers at the Alliance's New Edwards base for a meeting. However, Treize secretly passes on the false information that it is not the Alliance who is assembling, but the leaders of Oz. Field Marshal Noventa's address acknowledges the past failings of the Alliance, and he expresses his wish to work in tandem with the colonies to build a new future. Yoruichi can transfer to Cat. Be careful, Iggy, because Enwise will fight you for it. For her.
Yeah.
Because Enwise loves kitty cats. And not in that sense. He just likes cats. And to allay their fears, we must open a dialogue with them immediately. They'll see no point in destruction once they realize we want peace. Let us talk. We might even find a path we've missed. The discussion continues, with many advocating peace negotiations. However, a transmission comes in announcing a Gundam-led attack. Hail those pilots! Tell them we want peace with the colonies! We can't, Field Marshal. The assault is unrelenting. While we try to stop them, we'll suffer irreparable damage. Your evacuation is our top priority, Field Marshal. Noventa, a proponent of peace, boards an Oz shuttle at Treize's urging and begins his escape. Well now, I can tell this is gonna be a hot one. I don't think you understand the importance of this mission. I totally get it. Now's our chance to make Oz beg for mercy. It's not like before. We're cutting the head off the snake. Right, then we can get off this planet. Ah, there they are. Looks like they even rolled out the red carpet just for us. Well, there's no turning back now. All right, if we can keep this up... Out of my way. What the? Are those Oz's new models? Yeah, but they're attacking the Alliance. Another one's appeared. Hey, Troa, is it just me? Or does that machine look just like ours? Don't tell me they're... I'll fight anyone who gets in my way. Hey, those two suits look like ours! Like us. Sent from the colonies, then. What's that? External tank. Alternate microphone. Armament. Nose gear. Paddle. VIP 19. Analysis complete. It's an Oz shuttle. An unfortunate coincidence, but I won't let it stand in the way of peace. the Oz brass think they can just run off? They can run off just like that? Then I'll end them here. Jeez, that was one long intro.
Indeed.
Scenario for bloodshed. Destroy all enemy units. Nice and simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, 18 enemy units. There. Go ahead and get the kill over there. Nah, that's as far as you can go. Do we want to risk? Nah, go mess with the Tragos. We'll leave the closer in units for the others to get their chance steps in. Don't get cocky. Great job, kid. Now don't get too cocky. Hop over there. Get you. Get the Ares. Yeah. Jaycook's mission is just to get behind enemy lines and completely mess up their back row. Since it's got the... doesn't have the range, but it does have the movement and all that stuff.
Okay.
Alright, hop... No! Shit! I had standby.
If I want to retry on that one, pal.
That was two enemy units that could have been destroyed, but weren't. Alright, let's get to work on this back row for now. Skills. May as well get the Force Guard. Defend yourself a bit. Since you're just gonna get into here into attack range. Wing Gundam, do you have a map weapon? You do not. No weapons? Okay. Can you kill? You cannot kill. You're wasting my time. Move! Alright, use the Buster Rifle. Oh. Crazy how it survived a Buster Rifle of all things.
Very
Skills,
shocking.
high speed. No, literally want to use you the way you are. Heat shuttle throwing cross crusher. Yeah, we want the cross crusher, please. Gonna protect everyone with the Gundam. That's what it's for. No, the Gundam is there to engage in terrorism. That's literally its purpose.
Damn.
Oh. Alright, how about you? Wait, that's not your strongest attack. Beam Scythe is your strongest attack. And not enough for the kill. Okay, how about you? You can get the kill without a support attack. I will take it. They're not slouching with that defensive line, but we're not falling back today. Got a death coming through. Eat this. Beautiful. Get the covering. You know what? If I had gotten in closer, he could have covered with the cross crusher instead of with the heat shuttle, and that would have gotten us the kill. Oh well.
Indeed.
Hop on over. Skill, movement range, boost range. That's what we're gonna do. And we'll take the micro missiles for the kill and the chance step. Oh. Select weapon. Oh no. Target you. I'll take them out before they can attack. Get lost. I need to see if his other attack does the little disco move that I love seeing. Oh, heat shuttle is not enough. Okay. Throw the cross crusher to get rid of that Leo. No time to sit and chit chat. I've got lots of work to do. Yeah, you're definitely gonna do a cross crusher. I can't do it at point blank, so... Here? Yeah, I guess. Oh, you can get... Oh, because you get the support attack. That's why. In that case, why not get you here? Long range, use the heat shuttle, and it is enough for the kill, and I should not have used it with Ketra! I should have used it with someone that still had a chance step. I mean, it's funny that I'm berating myself for this, but literally I could just beat this stage on auto. It's not like it requires any sort of tactical planning.
I mean, you have Big Sam.
Exactly.
I don't know, just saying.
Micro missiles, beam Gatling gun. I want to take a peek at the beam Gatling gun because I'm really, really hoping that it does the disco move. Please do the disco move. Eliminating the target. Please, please, please. It does not. You do know what I mean when I say the disco move, though, right?
No.
So in the cutscenes, or in the stock footage, Gundam Heavy Arms always kind of crosses the minigun over to one side, or the beam Gatling gun over to one side, kind of like across its chest, shoots off to the side, and then it shoots out to the other side up. So it's kind of like someone's just doing the pointing dancing with disco, if you know the move. Like point to the left, point up to the right, point to the left, point up to the right.
Yeah, that's fair.
So yeah, that is the thing that I call the Heavy Arms disco attack.
Okay.
Partially because it's in every single piece of stock footage.
Yeah.
No, let's... Not that way. Yes, 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 please make it. You're good. We got it. Not enough for the kill. That's not enough for the kill? Wow.
Crazy.
Well, it's a named character. Wait, is it? No, it's not a named character. It's literally a nobody.
Crazy.
Okay, whatever.
He's got a few 1% HP.
Yeah, I think that Leo may have been made out of Gundamium.
Indeed.
It's almost like when when a unit survives with 1 HP in Super Robot Wars. Alright, how many of them are left? Oh, there's 5 left. So. Beam Saber, we win. 4 more.
Yeah.
Oh. You know what? You can support defense instead. Heat Shotel. Good. Those Leos are surprisingly bulky. Oh, and she can't do anything from back there. Darn.
Rip.
But the Big Zam can. Oh no, Big Zam dead.
And there's 1 enemy unit left, I believe.
3.
Oh, close enough. Is that guy in map range? I think he might not be. He is. Map it is. Yeah.
The joys of map weapons.
Indeed, I got my map for level 11. I mean 10. Wait, 3. Dang it.
Sorry, you got your what to what?
I got my map to level 3.
The map weapon itself to level 3. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Cool. Making some progress. Making some good progress. Halfway through the episode, I guess we could do potentially another mission. We'll see. Don't be rash now, young man. Mission complete. We're too late. When will you tire of your pointless conflicts? You wandered straight into Oz's trap. What are you talking about? Listen to their open transmissions. You fools just wiped out the Alliance's peace faction. Verified. Those gathered here today were the Alliance's top brass, not Oz. And they were here to discuss peace talks with the colonies. Wait, so you're telling me that the person on that shuttle was... Yes, it was Field Marshal Noventa and the others who were advocating for peace. And now they're... The Alliance is announcing that they're treating this as the colony's declaration of war. Peace is no longer an option. Everything went according to Oz's plan. You're just puppets! And Trace Kushiranada's pulling the strings. I'm still fighting Oz. I don't care if I have to do it alone. I'll go too. Hold on, Troa. Missiles? Looks like we got company. Gundam pilots, can you hear me? I recognize that voice from the hospital. She's from the Alliance. The base's large-scale missiles are undergoing a self-destruct sequence. Oz is going to blow up the whole base just to take you out. You have 4 minutes until they detonate. Seriously? We'll never make it. Exactly. Which is why I have a difficult request for you. Stop the explosion before it goes off. 3 large missiles, huh? Fine, it's do or die. It's a do or die situation. We will be invincible. For anyone that has seen the anime music video of Gundam Wing with Pat Benatar's Invincible, one of the foundational anime music videos that I watched as a kid. One slip and we're all done for. But I'm not dying here. Sally chooses to help Hiro and the rest because she has grown enraged at Oz's methods and hates that they would sacrifice even their own allies to destroy the Gundams. With Sally's intel, Hiro and the others succeed in preventing the explosion. Yes, please get us the best scene of Gundam Wing. However, Treize decides to use Field Marshal Noventa's death as a pretense to enact Operation Daybreak. Oz, which has been using the specials as cover until now, initiates uprisings worldwide and captures the Alliance's bases for itself. Their coup d'etat ultimately succeeds, and the United Earthsphere Alliance falls under Oz's thumb. Darn it! I was hoping for the scene where Lady Anna shoots General Septum.
Nah, that ain't gonna happen.
Lady Anna, who ordered the base's self-destruction, reports to Treize of her failure to annihilate the Gundams. Lady, we should not mindlessly pollute Earth, considering its finite space. Perhaps you should learn from Oz. Learn from Oz? Wu Fei and Troa are in hot pursuit of Treize. When they finally catch up to him, Treize requests an honest duel with Wu Fei, fought with swords. I'll take you on. My name is Wu Fei. Treize Kushranada. Rah! However, Wu Fei loses this battle. Treize takes pity on him and spares his life, and Wu Fei retreats in shame. Troa intuits that Wu Fei lost, and the pair withdraw together. Treize watches them leave, and praises Wu Fei for his integrity in exiting his Gundam for their duel. He hopes that their rematch will be fought in mobile suits. Won't happen until the end of the anime, but it will.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
And then Treize just commits suicide.
Yeah.
Time-wise, where are we? We are at the 40-minute mark. Portrait of a Ruined Country. I think... Alright, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a little bit of skip training, take care of our dailies. Cool, get some boosts. Get some more boosts. Okay. Home. Of course, it won't help us. Give Cumulative, 30 different characters to the database. Hooray!
Yay.
We can do character requests, though, as it is after 1. Ooh, we got Hero Yui as an available, quest giver. Transfer a Methus. Yes, 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 I'll give you your Methus. Upgrade a unit from Wing. Simple enough. And transfer a Bullynok Salon. Alright, well, let's get to work. Obtain, move, and let's start building. Bullynok Saman, we need an Ashimar to get an Ashimar. Let's grab the Marisai. Yes. Hey, develop a total of 150 times. Nice.
Nice.
Get an Ashimar. And from the Ashimar, we can get a Bullynok Saman. Execute. Yoink. We got it. Transfer. Yes. Alright, reach request rank 2. Hooray. Don't know what exactly all that stuff does, I mean aside from giving us parts, but sure. Upgrade a unit from Wing Gundam, sure. Filter. Filter by series. Mobile Suit Gundam Wing. Confirm. Confirm. Sandrock, I guess we'll upgrade Sandrock one step. Level up. Success. Report. Mission complete. Alright, and you need a Methus. Take the Methus. We did it! We really did it! Yay! We got that done. Okay, good stuff. Let's go to our dailies. Upgrade stages. Capital. Definitely not taking on 5 yet, but we can at least do level 4 and get everything here. Skip result, sure. Back to 3. Do we want to take this on 120? I don't think we have what it takes. Yeah, we're at 109. I'm feeling iffy on it. I could probably pull it off, but I don't feel like it. Let's just skip train.
Yeah.
48 SSRs. Skip train for some character training. 48, cool. And skip training for supporters. There we go. Alright, that is that. How are we? We're at 43. No, I'll just let the stage run a little longer. Or the episode, not the stage. Normal, 3 out of 17. Okay, sure. Let's do it. Let's do stage 4. Portrait of a Ruined Country. Please, game. Less story. Oh, they swapped places. Nice. Alright, sortie. Following the enactment of Operation Daybreak, the Alliance remains in absolute chaos. Many Alliance officers remain in hiding, with no recourse for understanding the situation. Of course, there are those who have begun acting in the shadows, seeking to make use of this opportunity. Among them is Oz's Sex Marquise, a man who hides his face behind a mask, in order to enact revenge. In order to enact vengeance.
かつて北欧にあった小
Once,
国
there was a small nation in northern Europe known as the Sank Kingdom.
その統治者であ
It
る
was
ピース
ruled
ク
by
ラフト
King
王が
Peacecraft,
完
an
全平和
avowed
主義を提
pacifist
唱
who
し
preached mutual prosperity for
地球とコロニーの
Earth
共
and
存
the
共栄を目指
colonies.
しかし
However,
平和主
the
義の
Alliance
拡大を
feared
恐
the
れた連
potential
合
spread
は
of
その
pacifism,
旗頭となる
and so
サンク
invaded the
キンダムに
Sank
侵攻
Kingdom
し
and
滅
engineered
亡へ
its
と至らしめた
demise.
その結果
As a
王は没
result,
し
the king was no
王女
more,
は行方不明
and the
となっ
prince
た
and princess vanished.
それから13年の歳月が流れた今亡国の王女
Spammer
の
blocked.
奇襲撃が始まろうとしていた
And banned. Perfect. Now, 13 years after this tragedy, the prince of this lost kingdom begins enacting his plot for revenge.
オズによる連合の残
As
存勢
Oz
力制圧
continues
を
its
進める中
suppression of the remaining Alliance forces,
駐留先の
Zex and
ルクセンブル
Noin
ク
await the delivery of the
完成した
completed
トールゲ
Tallgeese
ス
in
の到着を待ってい
Luxembourg,
た
where they have been stationed.
ノインは
Noin speaks of how Zex, lauded as the Lightning Baron, bravely protected the gorgeous cityscape. They can capture this. Oh, oops. They can capture this city, but that won't change its beauty. Noin, control isn't what Oz wants. Our goal is to free every nation from the Alliance.
そのゼクスたちのもとへ
Soon, the pair receive a report that the Tallgeese has arrived.
部下であるオットーと再会
Zex
するゼクス
reunites with his subordinate
し
Otto.
かしオットーは
However, Otto is worse for wear, having suffered injuries as the test pilot for the Tallgeese. Colonel Zex, that Tallgeese you've been waiting for has one serious suit, sir. And with the vernier thrusters, it's got more than 3 times the turn rate of the Ares. But I wasn't able to get it up to max. I passed out halfway in.
語られるトールギスの
Otto
恐るべき
speaks of the
性能
Tallgeese's frightening
そして
capabilities,
その代償であ
and
る
of the
パイロッ
massive
トへの
toll
膨
they
大な
place on
負
the
荷
pilots.
しかしゼクスは
However,
それを知り
Zex
ながらも
gladly accepts the Tallgeese regardless. He then resolves to assault the Alliance's Sank Kingdom base. The Sank Kingdom? To free them from the Alliance. Any objections? No, sir. I'll be taking the Tallgeese. You're taking it right into battle? Are you sure? I won't be taking any chances. I'd just like to see what this suit is capable of. The Sank Kingdom. Zex's home. Don't spread out your attacks. We only need to occupy their headquarters. Leave covering fire to me. You focus on your objective. I've left any idle thoughts behind me. Come on. Mobile suits incoming! They're from Oz! From Oz? But why? What are they thinking? Ja! Prepare beam cannons! Mobile suit unit, move out! Beam cannons? Those weren't in HQ's data! Order all ships to retreat! Huh, I won't be dying today. Zex, I suggest we pull back and regroup. No. No, I should make it through with the Tallgeese. I can ignore the beam cannons and take out their command. Zex! X! I've mastered every suit I've piloted. What am I so afraid of? This mobile suit is capable of taking down any and all foes. Its one weakness is the fact that a human needs to pilot it. I'm doing this. I won't shame myself with the kingdom in sight. All right.
Yep.
Portrait of a ruined country. Destroy all enemy units. And now we're fighting on with Zex on our side.
Yeah.
But most importantly,
Map. Aw, dang it.
No. Map weapons won't pay off. 20 enemy units. Yeah, use your beam rifle, Rashid. Although I think it should be Rashid. There, cross crusher. Cross all those crushes.
I'll be right back.
All right. Evelyn Cole, 3 hours of the amazing stream. Thank you. So close. Oh well. Yeah, full open. We've seen it before. Can I not? There we go. Took a while. Chain rifle. Lucrezia's Green Aries. Custom unit. This time missile pods. Gotta enjoy those. Alright, you just head north. Yes, yes, please make it. There you go. Just going out to the sides. Get as deep into enemy territory as we can. Can't attack anything, so go there instead. Kill the beam cannon. Destroy the Ares. And destroy another Ares, and be in perfect counterattack range for all 4 of those surviving ones there. Gotta love that. Okay. Nope. Long range it is? No. I'm sure we can find another... Yeah, Tallgeese. You get in here. Use your beam saber. And then you can use the Dobra gun on something else. Absurd as it may sound, I can use the verniers to compensate for the weight. I can't be seen taking a hit. I've gotten rid of all distractions. Alright, fire the beam cannon.
Nice.
Weak. Sex, is this all you've got? There we go, get the kill.
I am back.
Hey, welcome back. We're just out here killing the dudes. Not enough for the kill, so let's just use the short range and get covering fire from Shuji Ito. There we go. We've used it so many times. Don't need to see the screen. Oh, not enough. Okay. Well, then take a step back and kill it with the Mega Particle Cannon. Here I was thinking the claw would do the trick, but apparently not. No, not enough for the kill. How unfortunate. Go. Get rid of you. How many units do we still have left? Just the two? Just the two, okay. Mark first. Get the kill. Pew! Haha! Alright, and you are next. Mostly middle. Let's take a peek at the hammer. Support attack by Mark will get the kill. Perfect. Let's watch this one. Or not. I guess there's no animation for it? Maybe? You gotta defend. But you're dead. Auto fast forward through this section because they're all gonna suicide here. No need to
Manual.
no need to manual that bit.
Yep.
I found the perfect spot that was within two range of so many places. Claw, crush that beam cannon, and nope, and kill that one. Boom! Nice and easy. And we made it right before the hour mark. Cool.
Yay.
Obviously, we still got a little bit of time from the whatchamacallits, for the story to wrap up, and then I'll do a few missions, or collect a few missions rather, and then we'll be good to go. Portrait of a ruined country defeated. Yay! Yoink all that stuff. And back to the story. I suppose returning alive was an impressive feat. Sex, what happened out there? I underestimated the Tallgeese. It couldn't care less about who's inside. It completely spurns conventional weapons theory. The design is brazen. Shameless, even. What do you mean? It expects all or nothing from the pilot. It requires a special sort of resolve to maneuver effectively. Resolve? To win, even if it means your death. Oh. But I'm not one to let fear destroy me. After successfully suppressing the base, Zex touches down in the capital of the Sank Kingdom, once his home. It's been 13 years since I last set foot here. Forgive me, Father. I've shed a river of blood for this. You taught me the wisdom of peace, yet all I could do was turn my back on it. My hands have been stained. I'm not worthy to carry on the Peacecraft name. But I know that she will be able to inherit your ideals, Father. That is why I fight. Oh, good. That was a short story section.
Indeed.
So, I guess the one last thing that I do want to mention, upgrades. Let's get rid of those filters. So, Red Gundam, we have it at 2 stars. In order to upgrade, we need obviously either a gear or another copy of it. If we go to stage, if we go to event, and go to the lowest stage and check details, there is a chance of getting it here. Obtainable rewards from normal battles. It is potentially possible to get another copy of the Red Gundam. So I've been basically grinding out all of my spare AP into doing that, and unfortunately at the moment I have not found one. But it is possible.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry.
No worries. So yeah, that is kind of my side goal. But yeah, that's it. We've hit a... No, it's not it. What am I lying? Let's get our login. Hit energy cap. Cumulative. Develop a total of 150 times. Nice. Request rank 2 for Paptimus Shiroko. Request rank 2 for Fayuri. There we are. And to the base, we need to go on a warship cruise. Collect. Complete all daily missions. We're at 264 energy. Claim. And claim. There we are. Okay, with a crazy amount of energy that I'm gonna burn by playing the early stage until I use up all of that energy. But yeah.
Or you could just do hard mode to get the gear.
I could, but it's not that easy. I can't pull it off with my team quite yet, considering I could barely do the previous stage. But yeah, expert. And even then, it's not like you get it on the first clear. The first clear you get diamonds. And I would need to get to 3 ribbons. And with those 3 ribbons, unlock skip training and beat it 15 times. Kind of a lot.
Yeah.
Especially considering there's only 7 days left in the mission. Or in the event. Oh well. I'm just gonna grind out the early stage and pray and hope that I get another copy of the Red Gundam. And that'll let me get it to 3 stars. And that'll be worth it.
Yeah, I also believe they're redoing the event when it comes out. And the new after is straight. That is
what I understood, or at least once the Saikoro Gundam and the Titania come out, or not the Titania, the Oberon. Once those two come out, we'll be able to do the Red Gundam again. But I'm not sure if it's again or if it's just kind of the same event without any new bonuses. We'll see.
It's the same event, but we added 2 new Gundams. That's
Gotcha.
it.
Okay. Yeah, well, that's the hope. That's the hope, and what? It'll be out in 5 days. We'll find out then for sure. Alright, well, that is it. Let me wrap up the episode. Dark Muramasa. There are actually more clear missions for experts for more gold unit chips, up to, I believe, 45 clears. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is true, because there are more missions, just they're hidden. Because if we do go back, not to event missions, if we go to missions, events, it does show that there are 7 remaining missions, but if we hop inside, there's just 2. That means there are 5 more for the more advanced ones, for getting more clears. And yeah, that stinks. I'm not interested in that right now. It sounds like a horrible waste of focus. So yeah, let's actually wrap up the episode for real. Thank you everybody for watching. Please like, follow, subscribe. Check me out on Twitch, YouTube, Rumble, Odyssey, and Kick. Free money in the description as always. And Sharky, thank you for joining me in voice chat.
Thank you.
There we go. Recording over. Let's go see who we want to raid. We don't really have anyone on the Rumble side, so let's just focus on Twitch. We got 10 viewers. That's worth raiding someone. Do we have anyone here we want to do? No. I see that on the streaming side, G-Gen Eternal has already lost a lot of people.
Which one? Oh.
Just saying in general, like, there's a bunch of people that hop in after, Hey, Evelyn! There's a bunch of people that just play a game on launch day, or stream it on launch day, stream it for a few days after launch day, and then they drop out. And then it's only weirdos like me that decide to go crazy long. Yup, wrapping up the stream, Evelyn. Just looking for someone to raid. And once we do, we'll close it out. Used to my community. Tiger to Rabbit. Mansion. Nah. Donkey Kong Country 2. Potentially. Let's just, Really? Nothing? Okay. Let's just go same category. See if, is anyone? Yeah, no. It's all moon runes. Unfortunate. Don't want to dump English speaking folks there. Just people I'm following. Rayska, Das Obscura, Red Melody. Yeah, no. Just randomly go for similar. Realsies, Warsies. Nah. You know what? Honestly, nothing here's really catching my attention, so I'm just gonna wrap the stream up. Evelyn, we can keep chatting on Discord if you'd like. I'll just take a few more minutes to wrap everything up. Aside from that, thank you everyone that hung out with me. Hunter Iggy, Negri Gaming, Zappa Slave, and Gabriel, NY Smaller, Shark Blood, Spurto BNM, Yukian19, Shiako, Evelyn Cole, Abraham Tech 11. Oh, there was a stretch and a hydrate we needed to do. So let me go redeem those right now. Stretch. Oh. From Gabriel. And a hydrate. Perfect. And I think that is everyone's. Yeah. Dark Muramasa, I think I mentioned you, but if I didn't, I'm just gonna say it again. And that's that. That's the end of the stream. Closing it up. Thank you everybody for hanging out. See you next time. Probably tomorrow. Although, yeah, tomorrow's gonna be a later stream, but all my streams are later streams. See you guys. Have a good night. Thank you. You as well.
Good night, everyone.
Night night. End and close room and end YouTube.